shit, 7:30.
Okay, so that brings us up to session number 24 of our Mandalorian storyline. They've managed to put together a simple map of the ship to show where people can run to and do their and hide and do their stuff. Sort of showcasing that only one person can fit in the cockpit because it's not designed for
Would that be
multiple
Kayana?
flights. Well, it'll have to be Kayana at the moment, considering last session Piper got her pilot's license suspended for 6 months.
Oof! I missed out on a lot. I really should have watched that video. I will do it today, later.
Well, that does happen when you ignore takeoff protocols and fry a street vendor.
She destroyed a coffee stand. Yep. Yeah, sacrilege.
Yeah.
Known as some of the best hot coffee in town.
And the TIE Fighter as well.
And the TIE Fighter.
No, that wasn't Piper, that was Kayana.
But the more important thing was the
Might be on Piper.
coffee stand.
Actually, Kayana took the
I
blame
have
for
to
that
hold
one.
a memorial when
It
we
wasn't
get back.
Piper who took.
Yeah, I was going to say complete opposite. Yeah, Diana took the blame.
So by actually copying the blame for it, she managed to get a 6-month warning, with a suspended sentence, and just pay the fine of replacing the vehicle. Considering it's one of those state-of-the-art Imperial TIE fighters that just replaced the original T.E.I series.
More than what the ship that we're flying's worth.
Can I ask?
No, the ship you're flying is worth more than the TIE fighter.
Okay, I thought the military vessels were more expensive because they had the military tax on it.
No, they're actually fairly expensive as it is. The ship you're in costs 4 TIE fighters.
Man, I'm going to run out of this book quicker than all the other ones. This is the shortest game I've been in.
I'm imagining Kayana gets called in to Ranger HQ, like in front of the big boss, like, I want your gun and I want your badge.
Dumb.
It's like, you don't understand. I need to do this, Captain. No.
I've got the mayor breathing down my ass. I need your badge. You want to do this? You get out and do it yourself.
So, last session they found out what it's like to travel the spaceways without a skilled astrogator.
That's all good. Me one's covered there.
And they managed to have a few interesting incidents along the way. Missed a few opportunities, but hey, that happens when you're busy focused on the end goal. And they ended the last session in orbit around the planet Coin with a chance to go and visit the actual clan itself before continuing on to the other planets in the Elrood run. Considering you're trying to find out what happened to various people along the way and trying to solve other issues. So, starting up with Kayana being woken up at way too early o'clock.
That's fine. She's used to this. So she gets woken up by Ping.
By a couple of people in Stormtrooper armor, not giving you time to actually wake up and dragging you from the bed to the bridge.
That sounds very undignified.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll go with them.
Okay, so when you reach the bridge and realize that you've been brought towards in front of the captain, and I was going to dig his name out, so it was...
I think I have it somewhere. Hold on.
Sorry?
Introduce people.
No, we have missed
Captain
instructions.
Zed.
We haven't introduced
I think
people.
we're a bit out of sorts because specialist today.
Yep.
Specialist day is always a hard
So,
day.
why don't you introduce your character to everyone?
Kayana?
Kayana, yep.
Yep. So I am Kayana. I am the martial artist of the group, coming from the low end of Mandalorian society to now being the leader of the group and the sector ranger, who is the marshal above the deputies of the other rangers. And so she is doing her best to fulfill her duty while also protecting her family as much as possible.
Okay, so other things with Kayana is she's almost paid off her debts to her family, who basically were the security specialists of the clan. She's still got a lot of obligation in her oath to the clan to serve them together, especially with keeping Piper out of the eyes of the Imperials. And she has now gained a debt with the Empire to pay off the TIE fighter she crushed. And that will keep her busy. So, having been brought in front of the captain with his shiny head.
Captain Dom, is it?
No, not Captain Dom. This is Captain Arkal Zed. Captain Zed of the Star Destroyer. You're on a Star Destroyer.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Not with your clan at the moment.
Okay. Awesome.
And he does say to you that he's had some talk with Thrawn while you've been busy. You think he refers to you sleeping as being busy.
Oh, okay.
And he hands you a book titled The Imperial Landing Procedures.
I thank him for this, and then I will be studying it immediately.
And he suggests that you request another guidebook that will help you from further incidents.
I say absolutely will do. Thank you so much.
And he
Is that the idiot's guide to docking?
Essentially.
I was going to say Dummy's Guide to Spaceships, but yes. The same
but
thing.
it's more just to do with the landing.
What was the...
Landing.
So, Imperial Landing Procedures guide.
I was going to ask that too, but I wanted to find out what the captain's name was. Landing.
Captain's name is Captain Zed.
Zed.
Yep.
And he does say that Thrawn did update him on your question regarding taking over the role of who broke into your sector headquarters.
Yes.
He says you can take over that once you solve at least half of the jobs you were given, and tell Thrawn what you'd like him to do with Varna, who's currently still in his care.
I tell
Return her
him...
to us. I'll take her on a nice tour.
He's only telling this to one person.
Yeah. I tell him absolutely I will take that under advisement and will consider these options with my team.
Yes. He also says that he's got a very angry hunter trying to get access to his Star Destroyer because apparently one of the people on your ship has accrued a bit of debt. You do have a Jawa by the name of Ibea, don't you? Which point we'll get Mike to introduce his character.
I definitely did. Hello, I play Ibea, a Jawa with purple eyes. I have.
Do you have purple hair?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I am.
That's scary. Means that you've seen him without his hood.
I am an expert gambler, and a genius with computers.
And a crap mechanic.
And I have a droid that's going to be turned into a Dyson.
Really? A Dyson? You sure it's not a melee?
No, it'd be. Oh no, actually be one of
Black
those,
and Decker?
Kmart vacuums. The
Yeah.
$80 Kmart vacuums.
You leave my Anko vacuum alone.
Okay, at which point you have two stormtroopers bring in eBay out and drop him at your feet.
Ow!
I say eBay here is a consultant with the Sector Rangers and a integral part of our current mission. I suppose we will have to figure this out with the bounty hunter, but if possible, may I request a pardon, a temporary pardon from Imperial Command?
Well, Imperial Command doesn't really care what happens. Just that he has a debt for clan loans that hasn't been paid off.
How much is my debt that I'm not
Which
aware
clans?
About 20,000.
of? Damn.
That's not a minor
let's-
chunk of change.
Let's hit up a casino.
Yeah, take Katia. She's very good at that.
I suppose, we will have to negotiate, maybe use the cargo space aboard and be aboard our ship to negotiate with this bounty hunter.
We can give them clearance to land on the docking bay. Would you like the rest of your crew roused and ready?
Yes, please.
Okay, you can hear him over the comlinks telling his troops to get them out of bed.
Kayana knows that they're not going to be happy with that, but Kayana doesn't care.
Okay, so...
Two things. Am I on this ship?
Yes.
Being the early riser that I am, I would say that I'm already up and dressed and starting my training exercises.
If that's the case, then you haven't slept.
Probably not, no. Because I've done nothing for the whole game.
Well, last session they basically did almost a 24-hour flight.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
well, okay, then maybe I did sleep.
Okay,
in that case.
so introduce your character. For Ariadna, that is.
Right now I don't even remember what my own name is. Thane, True Striker. Jesus Christ, it really just dropped out of my head. I was about to say I'm a druid with a life tree. But I'm not a druid with a life tree today. I am a Mandalorian. Is it a ranger?
Yes, you're a
God, I
ranger.
should get these terms right by now. And let's just leave it at that for today. Otherwise, I might end up claiming that I've got Wookiee family or something.
That's okay. You currently have an oath to the clan
Thank you.
to help support and expand it, as well as duty bound to being a better bounty hunter.
Thank you.
They're the two things. that
Are
you
they
have
things
to
I should be
include.
writing down right now?
I will. They're already on your online character sheet.
Awesome. Thank you.
So, you get working to two stormtroopers opening the door from complete darkness, silence to telling you time to get up and giving you a moment to wake up and get dressed.
Oh, at least they gave me some dignity. I'll appreciate that.
And then we'll move over to Ross. Introduce your character.
Okay, I'm playing Khalid, the Mandalorian enforcer assassin. So basically, try to keep the peace as such.
One way or another.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do not like collateral damage. So basically, no innocence.
So you also have your obligations of family, which you've almost bought off.
Yeah.
Fuck. Sorry.
So there'll be less of a strain on your character. What happens to your family?
Yeah.
You still-
like 90% of my income to them.
You have an oath to the clan that you still have to fulfill, and you have started up being a vigilante and having started to make a name for yourself without taking the law into your own hands. There's the three obligations attached to your character.
Yeah.
So you all get taken down to the docking bay where you run into David, who's playing B1337. David, do you want to introduce your character?
Yeah, hi, I'm David. I play B1337, a heavily modified B1 battle droid. Awfully fond at selling up people and sometimes fond of putting them back to sleep. And pretty good at fixing things too, especially around the Jar lobby. The Jar is a crappy mechanic and he is a dirty meatbag.
The trash talk is just gonna get worse, isn't it?
Probably.
Wouldn't it be like a dirty furry meatbag?
Yep. Don't care.
No, there could be worse things.
I just laugh if the Jawa ended up becoming a full cyborg.
Yeah, same here.
Underneath that, he's actually a full cyborg. That's the reason why he's got a 20 grand debt.
Wanna bus, wanna bus, wanna bus.
Okay. So as you all meet up in the docking bay, you are given a requisition form where you've been told to specify some training material you'd like to get from the Empire. You see that Kayana has already got Imperial landing procedures, and that Piper has been given Imperial takeoff procedures.
Wouldn't they both require that they also have the same ones? Because that means they need to be hot swapping the pilots.
They're not the same things. Taking off and landing have a completely different set of procedures.
Yeah, but I'm just saying it means that they'll have to hot sweep the seated.
It's not saying that they're qualified, yeah. Ross. This procedure just gives you a bonus to actually do the task.
Oh, okay. So it's not a qualification. It's just a instruction guide.
And Piper's technically been disqualified for flying for 6 months because of the incident in the starport.
Yep.
My question is, I assume that because these procedures add advantage, which I think is the blue dice thing, I gather we can't read each other's books as such, in the sense that each person will get that blue dice because of the book that they've got. Not
technically,
the
as long as you've read
see.
the book beforehand.
Okay, alright, so we could read other people's books.
But you just got to be able to refer to it.
We just got to be able to have that person around, or would that be something we do in downtime? Do we have downtime in Star Wars?
Have the book handy. There is downtime in Star Wars, but you don't have a lot of downtime at the moment because you're flying between planets.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
It's not a safe or simple thing to do.
Well, I just thought, because I figure I'm going to get to choose a book, so I was just trying to work out whether or not I'd have access to the other books.
That's completely up to the player involved. They can say, mine, all mine!
Mm. So, we're not going to be seeing B1337's book, but he probably doesn't need one.
It'll probably get uploaded.
Yeah.
Yes, he does need one. It's just not going to be a disgusting physical book made for meat sacks. And also, astrogation, please.
Okay, so I will do that.
I can just see B1 going, oh, there's an R2 unit. Let's have a conversation around this corner.
Just adding Mark to the call.
Yes, a conversation.
So, you want one on astrogation? You have a choice of 2 of them there, David, so you're going to have something on something completely different. It could be a guide to poisoning meatbags.
Really?
Wouldn't that just be
I've read that already. Yeah, but I'd get advantage to it. But no, I've already had a plan and almost executed the death of one of the players. But
Came close.
You guys, by the way, have no idea how close I came to killing Stefan's character.
A dice roll.
But no astrogation is necessary at the moment.
Was that last game?
No, that was quite a few games ago.
Oh, okay.
When he was after he had almost died and was getting medically treated.
Yeah, no, I do realise how close he was to it as a player, but not as a character.
So in this case, you can pick anything that you think will be useful, including crime scene investigation, or any other sort of thing. It could, and basically you'll get it based on what you actually do.
So is that David's picking a second book?
Everyone gets to pick 2 books.
Okay.
And so we also have Mark playing Piper, who is there with you now. Would Mark like to speak up?
Yeah, I'm just a bit hungover from the night before, so Piper's a bit sore in her head, so she's okay. What are we doing?
Well done, dumbass!
What's happening? I don't know.
Pick a book, preferably not on flying, because you can't do that anymore.
A book. What kind of books have we got? DM?
Yes.
So you've been
Training, things you want to be better at.
You've been given a manual on Imperial takeoff procedures, even though you've been disqualified for flying for the next 6 months.
Have I? Oh, okay.
Something about leaving the scene of the crime without having it sorted out.
What's new for Piper? That's fine. I'll live with that. I assume there's just one book that I got, is that right?
Oh, no, you get 2. You get to pick the other one. The other people get to pick 2 items, but you got to pick 1 item.
Oh, is that on the website, or is it something you've got this off?
One you can make up.
It's something you make up. It could be.
It's just any skill that you want to bonus blue dice in there.
No, it's not
that you can justify.
Ross, it's not a skill. It is an activity.
Also, like shipment.
Okay.
So because it's not skill specifically, it is a activity you want to do. So you want the guide to repairing the starship you're on.
Yep. So it's a manual as such. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
So David, did you want the manual to repairing the ship you're on?
Yes. Yes, please.
Is that the Star Destroyer ship?
No.
No,
Our ship, yep.
our ship.
I would use that to sabotage the hell out of it.
Mark,
Yeah.
did you say that one book could be one on criminal investigation?
It could be, yes.
I would take that one.
Yeah. Yeah. So I can finish my work, but
Yeah, B1 will also specifically request a hard copy of the shipment manual.
Yep.
yeah.
They provide you one for plotting astrogation and one for repairing the cruiser. Someone has noise in the background. So Ross, I think you have a lot of background noise.
Background noise is not something else.
Okay. You can pick any topic. It's just this is something you get a bonus in, no matter which skill you're using for it.
I have one off the top of my head.
Yep.
It might be taken the wrong way by a certain character. I would like to know how to disable a droid.
Me too.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's returning balls don't work. Stop it!
Okay, so while you're doing this, you also gain a bonus to your characters where you can choose to spend 5 XP to increase a skill, gain a skill you don't have or a talent you don't have. If you wish to do it or hoard it for later.
Let me have a look, Martin. I'll get back to you.
Because it would be one of the career skills you have. Costs 5 if you don't already have any ranks in it.
Yeah, I said, astrogation.
To represent your rapid learning on the job last session. Okay, so while you're thinking about that,
And reading and not like brings the skills together.
a freighter comes and lands in the docking bay. And you have a 3 Trandoshans get off.
Why did it have to be there?
These are our eBay bounty hunters?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So giant lizard people.
Oh, right, okay. I'm like, I don't know what that is. Okay.
So they are almost the size of Wookiees.
Right.
And have a blood rivalry with Wookiees.
I like hunting Wookiees.
We would like to medically scan them to see if they're sick.
Okay.
Scanning for potential pathogens and contagions.
That is not a hard thing to do. So what is your character's computer stat?
I do apologize, I don't have my character sheet in front of me.
It's okay, I shall bring it up.
I would like to point out our other party members that we have fought Trandoshans before.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, but not in an Imperial vessel with all these stormtroopers around.
If I remember correctly, they don't like cold.
To try and tell them that one of them has a medical condition that they don't know about.
What? Blast shot to the head.
Well, you know, maybe they've got a cracked skull and flip to the head might help as well.
Okay, so you ended up with a success and 2 advantages while scanning them.
Okay.
You detect that they are one of them is older than the other 2 by probably about 50 odd years, and the 2 younger ones are still growing. One of them is missing its right hand, and
any sort of illnesses or injuries.
One of them is missing its right hand.
The old one or
Young one.
One of the young ones.
Wow, you're really handy.
Yeah, but they're like chameleons or whatever. They'll end up growing the damn thing back.
I was going to say, don't they grow their limbs back?
Depends. How much does your character know about Trandoshans? Is that player talking or character talking?
I think actually it's learned because we did some stuff. It's the last Trandoshans. There's something about one of them having their tail ripped off and it growing back.
Everyone lifts up his hand and says, "High five."
Of course
They both look at the 2 younger ones both look at B5, and you can see them getting angry. Because the older one just shrugs and
Anyway.
the older one just shrugs and whacks both of them on the back of the head, and you can hear a hissing sort of growly language coming from that one.
I'm going to assume that was laughter. Anyway, you're both clear of pathogens and contagions. Welcome aboard.
Okay, so you droid, are you in charge?
Everyone stands in front of the Jawa.
You're being protected by the droid.
Charge? No. I don't charge anything for my services.
You don't? How good are you at dissecting Jawa?
Oh, I'm great at dissecting anything.
Well, we're only here for an arm or a leg if they can't pay up.
Fortunately, I'm pretty sure eBay can't regrow those.
Well, can't regrow that, so I'm gonna have to knock you back on that one. Sorry, he belongs to me.
The older one pulls out a one of those hollow messenger things, and you see a wanted picture of eBay with the purple eyes on the.
Wearing sunglasses.
Let me guess, you can tell straight away it's him because of all the bling that it's wearing?
It is the same bling.
Ah, okay.
And you can see that the.
I don't care what he did, but I own it now. He's mine. My possession. He's my property. And whatever he did before, well, that's not my problem.
Just quickly for the group, Kadkia did a xenology check last time we had them. She told us that the weaknesses of the Trandoshans is cold,
Which is basically everybody's got problems with cold.
And she did mention about them regrowing body parts, but it being I think we were trying not to kill them at the time, so she was kind of advising that we just take off like a tail or an arm or a leg, which wouldn't necessarily been fatal, but I don't think we really cared at the time if it was, because we we still use stun.
None of these have tails.
Yeah, we still use stun. No, something about limbs I think she put here. I'm just trying to read my notes. Just so we do know that they are something about cold.
So, Martin, can I have, with the books and that, can I have one on Imperial negotiation?
What sort of negotiation?
Basically, negotiating with Imperials. Basically, knowing their procedures and things like that.
No, these are all procedures, so if you want to know all the procedures, you need all the books. Which specific procedure are we talking about here?
Okay.
You want bounty hunting procedures?
What was that?
You want bounty hunting procedures?
Yeah, I might as well go for that.
Is there a guidebook about navigating, in general, Imperial bureaucracy? Because as far as I know from every single blog that I've read in the last 4 weeks, all Imperials like picking on all the other Imperial departments, and they all are very vicious at it. Mm-hmm. Is there like some sort of thing that kind of gives you a general capacity to maybe understand that general culture, for lack of a better word? If not, that's fine.
Possibly, but it would be very light and wouldn't give you any specifics.
Okay, so it wouldn't be any good.
Because each department will be different.
Sorry, I left the notes on it in my phone,
good.
which I've lost. I'll keep thinking about what I want then. Because I have a feeling bureaucracy is going to be a big problem later.
Go, Mark.
eBay. Is eBay, say, not in cups or anything like that at the moment? Just purely just hands out?
No, he's currently standing behind your droid.
Well, I was thinking, if he's out, if he's B1's prisoner, I assume, is that the word we're going to use? B1?
No, possession.
Possession? Would that mean that he'll have to be binded up and be unbinded? No. Okay.
Can somebody just shoot these guys? I'm over them already.
Sure, go for it.
Say that out loud.
Oh, he would have, yeah.
No, if I had to say that out loud, it would have been in a stupid voice.
Yeah. So, if B1 is now taking ownership of eBayer, does that mean that he's also taking ownership of eBayer's debts?
Correct. No, in fact, if you listen to what he said beforehand, I don't care what he did before, that's not my business.
Okay, well...
That may or may not be how the bureaucracy works, though.
That's what I'm trying to think.
And I also can't own anything because I'm a droid.
Depends. You're classed as a free droid, aren't you?
We let this conversation play out, please.
He's bad motivated thinking.
Okay, so
Let this conversation.
they point out that on the holographic they're showing that he has a capture alive order for the Hutt cartel.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you've come aboard an Imperial ship on the business of the Hutts to try and take somebody from this ship.
And it has been signed by Imperial Security.
Different thing altogether. Carry on. Don't care. Can't have it.
So how much is the debt plus interest?
Well,
because Hutts love their interest.
The current debt is 20,000.
Mm-hmm.
and the bounty offering is only for 500 credits.
I will go ahead and try to step forward, and I say, as this Jawa is a consultant for the sector rangers of this area, he is currently consultant on very important investigations, and so I cannot allow you to take him per authority of not only the sector rangers but also the the Empire. Therefore, let me see if we can negotiate some sort of down payment for you to be free today, and we can pay off this debt in installments.
Okay, so I'm happy for you to make
That'd be ridiculous. It's just shaking it down.
Shush the B1 and step in front of the B1 going, ignore the droid.
It is
You're
negotiable.
about to require medical attention, meat sack. Get out of my way.
I think in this game you can do anything you ask.
You can do anything you ask. Yes.
Can I gamble for my freedom to forgive my
So,
$20,000 debt?
you speak that up in the middle of all that's happening. You see all three of the Trandoshans pause for a moment, completely ignore Kayana and her request, and turn and look at Ibea and say, "Yep, they're up for a gamble.
Mm-hmm.
No,
They'll pick the game." If they pick the game, they'll happily.
If they pick the game, can I read a book
Probably.
about said game?
They ask if you agree.
eBay, don't.
But it's gambling.
There's a good chance it's going, since Trandoshans love combat, there's a good chance that the game is going to be based on combat.
I kind of whispered to Ibea, was like, the bounty's only for 500 credits. Honestly, if you pay them $750, they'll probably leave.
Hang on.
To be honest,
How about-
Kayana's pretty clued up on these things.
Alright, how about I pay them 1,000 credits?
They go, no, they want their game now. You mentioned the game.
No, now you're stuffed.
I will play the game if I can pick the game.
No deal, they say. They offered a
How high can it be? Sure.
Don't look at me. I'm not
okay,
gonna
so
help
they
you.
call their game survival.
Survival. Sure.
If you can survive 24 hours on the planet below while they're chasing you, they will say you got away. If anyone of your friends interfere,
Can I use like a ship or anything? Or what are the rules of said?
Oh my god, stop asking and run. Just don't clarify the rules. Then give
no,
me the rules.
no,
Run.
while-
It's whatever the hell
no.
you can.
While they're explaining said rules, I.
well, you're currently on a Star Destroyer in orbit of the planet that they're suggesting you do it on.
This is me. Yes.
And they say that they would like to, they'll allow your friends to drop you off on the planet. And once you set foot on the planet, if you can remain with your feet on the planet for the next 24 hours, they'll stop coming after you.
What planet are we about, by the way?
The planet Coin,
Coin, yeah.
just in Klingon homeworld, is close enough to,
Klingon.
that's the way they act.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I
It's
get it.
also the home
So-
of where your clan is.
So I'm
Why don't
sorry.
we go get them all down on the surface of the planet and just kill them? That's not in character, by the way. I'm sure you know that.
Can I read a book on the game of survival?
They go, yes, and they hand you a really thin book, and you look at it. It's all in Trandoshan.
I thought it would probably be a page saying, "Yeah, don't get caught."
No, it's basically in a language you can't read. They never actually said they would be helpful.
Can I get my second book as?
So that is a book you're actually getting.
As-
Survival.
No, that doesn't count as one of his books. This is something
okay.
Trandoshans gave him.
Can I get a book on like translating whatever the language is? Tradition?
Trandoshan?
Yeah.
You do. You can get a book on that. You can also get a book on how to survive coin, if you like.
Sure. Book 2, How to Survive the Coin.
Probably your best strategy is get the Trandoshans to shoot somebody, a coin native, to get the coin natives to take out the Trandoshans. Since you're very cunning, you should be able to organise that.
Yes, I have. I shall use my convincing demeanour.
With that stipulation, they now increase the time to 48 hours.
Oh my god. This is getting better and better.
Because they're actually right next to you while you're making that suggestion.
I'm still in the room, am I?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do this just yet, but I am thinking about whether or not with my hunting background that I may need to stay with eBay to try and increase his chances of surviving. But I'm just kind of going to hold that action and see how this plays out.
I thought we couldn't interfere.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know if I'll be allowed to.
Get a contract.
I never said you can't.
They get a contract for you saying that if you survive for what's now 48 hours, and all 3 of your hunters are still alive.
3 of the hunters? Which hunters are we talking about?
Trandoshans.
Oh, you've got to keep... Oh, okay. So no one's allowed to kill them.
At the 48-hour mark, they will say you disappeared and got away.
Jeez, it would have been easier paying the money.
This is their national thing. The moment you're giving them a
It would have
challenge.
been easier just to kill them now.
No, not on an Imperial Star Destroyer. The only way of getting to
They have official Imperial bounty hunter licenses, so they shooting them now would be committing murder.
So if I understand right from the other players, sorry, I am a bit distracted. I'm trying not to be. I can't go down with eBayer, but could I just by happenstance end up on the planet with eBayer next to him?
Well, technically, the whole lot of you can go down together.
Okay, so we could
Just
technically.
that eBayer can't step foot off the planet for 48
8
hours
okay.
without forfeiting.
Tag team. Sorry.
And I would
forfeiting
also
your
like to
points.
point out that we have time-sensitive cards.
I was just gonna say, don't we have the time sensitive?
We have the
card?
birds.
You do.
I'm just gonna take care of the cat.
Yeah.
Which
And
would
this
be
is
close to
zero
exceeding
game,
it.
because even if they let it go,
There's
they're
still
just
a
going
bounty
to come
on it.
back, or somebody else is going to come back.
And if you kill them, that will increase the bounty on you.
Yeah, but at the same time, not well. I mean, only because they're signing a stupid contract and they're making it aware of who he is.
If I...
To be perfectly frank, from a GM to player, your character doesn't have to sign this. This is basically, you've just given them a far better prize than you as a actual bounty.
Right.
For them,
Yes.
hunting and capturing you is
these guys
far-
it's not worth talking to us, chasing it.
because they don't believe in politics the way most people do. They believe in the equivalent of hunting, capturing, furthering their people and their skills, not by they don't believe in arts or crafts or money for the sake of money. Money doesn't get them prestige.
Yep.
And the harder you are to bring in, the better it looks for them.
The harder it
Yes.
looks, the better
You
it
used
is
your
for them.
litter, not the floor.
Sure.
Just cheese it right now and
Yeah.
just make it too much trouble.
The only place he could run is into the starships.
There is also
That's a big giant warren of places to hide.
there is
No,
also
our starship. He can't get into the. He can't run in through the Star Destroyer because they just closed the door on him.
Just a few things to keep in mind. We are on an Imperial Star Destroyer, which probably track him in some manner, even if he is in a rabbit
the
hole.
Imperials don't care.
Do we know that?
Yeah, they literally just said that.
Did they? Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I had Cat who's been pooping on floors, so I was just
I
checking
can
he
see a
wasn't.
couple of mouse droids chasing after him. Because that's what they're
Yeah, but
supposed
he's a
to do.
Jawa.
Yeah, that's
He's
true.
a
You could
Jawa.
just take him apart, really. couldn't you?
Look, I agree with B1 here. He's a Jawa that threatened Piper after Piper did a bounty on his fellow family. So I have no kind of affiliation to say the Jawa at the moment.
You know what?
That's because you're a Jawa killer.
B1's yeah, well, B1 would love to kill the Jawa, but he wants to be the one to kill the Jawa. No one else is going to take this little turd away from us.
Based on B1's determination to kill you himself, I'd say run.
Yeah, no, just cheese it. Go into some service corridor or some access panel and just cheese it into the middle of nowhere. You're little, they're not.
Just to clarify, what's cheese it mean?
hide and not move.
Oh,
so-
okay. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm a bit dumb today.
Okay. Other things to keep in mind, you do have time-sensitive cargo, which means that if you stay and protect eBay, you can't be on the ship while it's traveling.
So,
Yeah.
with that in mind, I'm going to go and check on that cargo. Rather than that, I don't mean to be disloyal to you, eBay, but this is a problem you created for yourself, and I've got cargo I've got to take care of that's not going to take care of itself.
It wasn't a problem I created for myself. It was a problem my family created for me.
I
Well, it happened
absolutely
because
get that.
it happened because someone arrested your claim while they're in the middle of making a payment.
I do get that, but you've got plenty of support here. I'm going to go check on the cargo.
So the payment that your clan was paying off to the Hutts also got confiscated by the Empire.
Oh god, okay.
As a player, can I just say, either why don't you just bail? B1 will hang around on the ship to run interference with computers, and if he can, and the rest of the party just goes and does what they have to do while you just make it way too difficult to
Make it more trouble than it's worth.
The second point that I also want to make to the players is this is the home world of where your Mandalorian clan is based.
Oh yeah.
This is where your characters' families are.
Yeah.
And everyone who you've been sending money to is here.
Yeah, so if we just tell eBay to hide here, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's a good.
But in doing so, you're also revealing the secret location of your clan base.
Yeah, which we shouldn't be doing anyway. But I've dealt with, well, basically indirectly with Jabba on Tatooine and that, with his lackeys and things like that.
I don't think your character would have dealt with
mine's
Jabba
got the
because
history.
Well, not,
All his
not
lackeys.
directly, but some of his crime.
none of you would have been to Tatooine at this stage. Tatooine is
What's
To
the
get
night
around,
week, mate?
So from
there's
those,
more than one Hut cartel.
Yeah, I know.
I think Ross is referring to that one where we encountered the Trandoshans. He did have some knowledge.
Yep.
I think you're right. It doesn't actually count necessarily in this situation, but there is that
I'm just trying to
knowledge.
see is if I'd be able to try to negotiate with the Hut clan that he's got owes the money to, if we can actually get for a
Can we do that?
extended loan as such, that and also try to work out a repayment plan since the other plan got intercepted.
Well, you can patch a call in through the Star Destroyer, but you'd have to get the permission of the Empire to make that call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Considering that Ross and I have high presence. Is that a viable option to get out of this without risking our clan and family and our current time-sensitive tasks?
Well, basically, you're putting your name to whatever you promise.
That's the only problem is that we'll be getting the debt that eBay does, and if eBay does what a lot of the Jawas have done, we'll be ending up paying his debt.
So you get paid for everything.
Blamed. Bring it on yourself.
As a side question,
Mm-hmm.
when we had the rave party, I gambled and won money, and also got IOUs for ships.
Are you looking at just paying the debt?
Could I potentially make an offer to them for getting a couple of ships to them to basically pay the whole amount?
Well, the Transitions would take the IOU to look the other way, not to cancel their debt, because they're not contracted to deal with the debt. They're contracted to bring you in.
Okay.
That's the only contract they have. They have no authority beyond that.
All right, let's go.
As a bounty hunter yourself, if you were to collect someone, you do not have the right to negotiate on behalf of the party who's initiated the contract.
Right, okay. All right, I'll go hide.
Well, the other
people could contact the
the
guild.
other option that we could get is
well, once you sign their
get
agreement, you're
the
bound by
Transitions
that.
to bring him in. Then we could probably negotiate with the huts on a payment system, so the Transitions get paid, and then
Again,
we can negotiate
you're doing
with
this.
the huts.
You're doing this in the docking bay at the moment, standing with three Transitions.
Yeah, if you guys could just let the character do what the character's going to do.
So they're giving the offer of doing this now, and if eBay signs up to this, then eBay is bound by this.
Yeah.
Because basically the Empire will back it if the Transitions push it.
So can I just ask a outside question?
Mhm.
Just because I'm trying to understand. I'm sorry I'm
All
bringing
good.
everyone back all the time. From the way I understand it, how are we endangering our clan if eBay runs and hides on the Star Destroyer?
Because that wasn't the plan. If he runs now before signing stuff, then he's suddenly becomes a stowaway on the Star Destroyer.
Okay.
And you and your captain, your sector ranger, has basically said that they're part of their crew.
Yeah, so that would drag our clan into it that way. And there is the option though of negotiating with the huts for a change in this deal, even though it's probably going to hurt us financially. But we could always just give eBay to B1 to work it off.
Negotiate with them directly.
If B1 didn't hear that, I was saying, if we do negotiate to pay off the debt on behalf of eBay, we can just give him to you as your personal, everything person. Go far.
Your Jawa Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, really don't want it.
No. I was trying to be funny.
Yep.
Where's the closest bounty hunter guild that they would have to hand in eBay?
It depends on which guild they belong to.
Okay, well, why don't we find out some more information if we can?
Okay, so that they are in the middle of negotiation with eBay.
Okay,
and they ask eBay, is eBay going to sign their contract?
It's up to you. It's your life.
Because they basically give you a data pad and ask if you want to sign that.
Do you want a dice?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
The coaster spoke.
Yeah, no matter the roll, don't sign that friggin' data pad.
So you have a couple of people who seem very hesitant as you're reaching forward to genetically sign.
Does anyone stop him?
Oh yeah, big one flings knocks that data pad out of whoever's hands.
I'm leaving this between these guys.
Okay.
I think we probably need to request a room so we can actually talk about this.
Can I steal one of those donuts?
They say, what is there to talk about? We're here to
I probably shouldn't with my
drag this
toothache,
person
but-
back.
Yeah,
Read the
but
shop. Thank you.
which guild will you be taking him back to?
We're not taking him to a guild, we're taking him to the Hulk Cartel.
We're not feeding the Jawa into a hut. They're gonna kill him.
Probably.
I really don't want him to die, but I'm not quite sure how to help. And it's really eBay's decision.
But he gets a fighting chance to run away.
No, he doesn't. You'll eat him.
One of the younger ones picks up the data pad and brings it over to the older one and hands it back to them. And
Has eBay assigned it?
No.
Oh, okay, alright.
And holds it out again. Is anyone going to interfere this time?
Oh, because B1 threw it away.
B1 shakes his head. You do whatever you gotta do, short stuff. Just don't do that, because they're gonna eat you.
Yeah.
You're also in your right to read it before you sign it.
Oh, yeah. You
Alright.
could spend potentially 2 days reading that
They might
contract.
say, yep, you have the right to die.
How long before we hit land?
You won't hit land until you leave the Star Destroyer, because the Star Destroyer doesn't land.
Yeah, but I mean, if he takes the contract to read, could he technically read it while we're heading down to the planet to do our delivery?
You're not delivering to this planet, you're
Oh,
delivering
okay.
to another planet
Okay.
in another star system.
Okay. How far
So
away is that?
that'll be potentially another.
Eight jumps, I think.
Yeah, which
Is-
eight jumps that could be anywhere between like 4 hours to 16 hours, depending on how we go.
Well, we
So,
could just say
like,
the jar was a
essentially-
slow reader, and he can just pretend to be reading it for 16 hours.
Yeah, that's a good one.
But we have another planet that we have to stop off at. We have to stop at the next planet to pick up a package specifically for the Jawa.
None of that precludes the Jara reading that contract in between while he's trying to figure out whether or not he wants to sign it.
So that I'm just pointing out
Yeah.
our massive to-do list for
Yeah,
help
no.
this Jawa make his decision.
I will
It's legally.
take. I will take the contract to
Okay.
read.
What's your character's computer skill?
Oh god, some of these things. I know. Computers 1.
Computers 1, and you got intellect of
2.
2, so that is that versus their legal contract of confusing.
And can I use my deception?
No,
Of
this is you using computers to scan through the thing and try to find anything useful.
Can anyone help him, and do you want to use a force point?
Sure, I'll use
You're well aware that B1 is exceptionally capable.
So you could get him to help you.
You can get the droid to help you.
Alright, I'll get the droid to help me.
I'm pretty sure his desire to kill you himself will mean that he'll
Okay,
Do
you
a good
spend a
job.
force point.
What do you want me to do?
To decipher read through the contract and...
Okay,
Oh,
let's
I can
see.
do that. Here, give me.
Okay,
B1 goes ahead and does that.
so that it is 3 successes and 2 threat. As you read through it, you find out that the contract includes a injected tracking device.
Oh,
The fact that you can't wield any weapons, and that if you walk on any non-natural ground, you have considered to have breached contract, and they can choose to detonate the tracking device, killing you instantly.
Yo, this contract sucks and you're dumb. This is really stupid. And you're also cheating.
Which you
That's
do.
insulting.
They say, well, most people just sign it.
Yeah, and here we are. You want to implant it with an explosive tracking device and you can't even walk on like the floor?
Oh, you
This is
can.
dumb.
I
Well, the
gather
other
this
thing is there's
contract
supposed to be
is not
expert
something that
trackers,
can
and
be
they've got a
negotiated.
tracking device on him.
Mm.
That's a bit insulting, isn't it?
Mm.
You call yourself trackers?
Yeah, that's true. That's a good way to go, I think.
Okay, so you say that to them, Ross?
Don't they take
Yeah.
up challenges? So that might provoke them into...
Okay.
But that almost might provoke them into lots of other things.
Can I help?
Did you want your fellow Trandoshians know that you cheat?
So it's a standard Trandoshan contract.
Yeah, standard Trandoshan crap. That is the weakest nut. There's 3 of you, and you want to try and hunt him down even though you can track him with an explosive tracker?
Yep.
Gosh, that's something I would do. I'm a droid.
Okay, so I guess that makes it a presence roll for Ross versus their.
I think Ross has got a
They're
4
cunning.
presence.
He does.
Yep.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep, just
I can get it if you like.
body not all moving
Yeah.
great.
Dumbasses couldn't track a panther in a snowstorm. What the hell?
Right.
I thought you
Okay.
meant Tauntaun in a
We're never going to shut
snowstorm.
you up now.
Okay, so you succeed in embarrassing them on the ship, and they say, okay then. If it's down to statements on the contract, they're happy for the Imperials to control the tracking to make sure he doesn't leave the planet.
No. Track him like a man,
Well,
or
that's a better option.
lizard man, whatever the hell you
No,
are.
no. They're basically going to have. Oh, what they're saying is they're going to have the Imperials as an impartial judge to make sure he doesn't leave the planet within the 48 hours.
Just a quick question.
Correct?
Yeah.
If the Imperials are doing it, technically can't our B1 like interfere with their system? And I don't.
Yeah, no, B1 ain't interfering with Imperials at the moment. He's not keen on
Okay, all right, fair enough. There's this thought.
It's giving you work for them.
Mm.
Yeah, no. The survival of us as a whole, yes.
Mm.
The survival of the dumb meat sack Jawa, no.
Can I use my cunning to convince them to not use a tracker?
Sure. What is your main reason for saying not using a tracker? They do seem a bit.
Because if they claim to be hunters, they should be able to do it without technology.
Mm.
They should be able to find me on their own because I'm only a little Jawa and they're, I'm assuming, 7 foot tall lizard people.
You know what you should say? The Wookiees wouldn't need to put a tracker on you.
Yeah, well, that's basically what I was implying is that.
But you have to be careful not to anger them because they also have anger problems.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's fine, then we can just fight them.
Yeah, that's true. If they start a fight, the Imperials won't stop us
Yeah.
from shutting them down.
Yeah, can I use my cunning to convince
Sure.
them?
What is your character's cunning?
5.
Mm-hmm.
And can I spend a force point?
You can spend a force.
Yeah, I believe you're supposed to. You can have good and
Yeah,
bad
you guys
outcomes,
are-
but that helps.
Diplomatically, we should have just got it down on the planet, got them to agree to fight it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the Imperials can't see, they don't know happened?
Exactly. Like, the agreement should have been, instead of tracking, we'll just fight you for it.
Yeah.
Is Red a friend or is Red an enemy?
Red is an enemy.
Yeah.
So apparently, you didn't manage to get them to agree to it. You felt really good about your statement, everything. Really refreshed. Believe you got your point across, and you completely lost them. You think it was the mentioning the Wookiee bit that did them in?
I'm not going to do this, but there's a part of me that just wants to scream at them, "Your mother was a Wookiee!" But I think that would take us down paths we don't want to.
And at which point, Kayana gets a call from the captain on her comlink.
Yeah, I'll kind of step away and answer it.
Says, why haven't you sorted it out by now? Surely it's not too hard to deal with a group of Trandashans?
They have been a challenge to the hunt. You know how Trandashans are.
It's not his problem. He just wants them off his ship.
Absolutely, I will try to rush this along.
You could open the airlock. That'll do it. After we're on the right side.
You guys leave. I'll open airlock manually.
So yeah, I guess I'll come back to the party and just say.
You said before you go, he says you got 2 minutes before I send the stormtroopers in and just stun everyone.
Understood, sir.
I have gone to take care of my cargo, haven't I?
Yep.
Yeah. Good. As long as I'm not in the room, I really don't care.
Well, you're loading the cargo in the docking bay, not far from everyone.
Oh, am I? Oh. I'm paying attention to my cargo.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll return to the party and I say, well, it seems like we have come to a deal. We're going to have to move this along and leave the ship as soon as possible. Leave the Imperial ship. So I'll just humbly request the Trans, and I'm like, well, it seems like we got some sort of a solution. Why don't we head down to the planet to continue to negotiate?
Okay, so you suggest you negotiate on the planet?
As we have outstayed our welcome here on the ship, on the Imperial. What do we call the Imperial ship again?
Imperial Star Destroyer.
We have outlived our welcome here on the Star Destroyer. Let's go down to the planet, and we will continue to negotiate. You have my word as a sector ranger that we will meet you on the planet.
The captain said they wanted the Trandoshan to us. Was that right? Okay. And if we leave the ship at this point, will we get to where we need to go?
Potentially, as long as you don't spend too much time on the planet.
Okay, alright. We might want to find out how much time that is then.
Well, I think your cargo
I'll
basically
calculate it for you.
was due within the next couple of days, and 48 hours would be very cutting it.
I'm not going on a planet because I've got the. As far as I understand, they need constant monitoring. So.
Or you've been loading them on your your starship.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, they say we'll meet you on the planet, and they get on their ship.
Okay, I will go ahead. I'll rush everybody else along, and I'm like, look, y'all got yourself into this mess with your big mouths. We just need to negotiate with them. We have to go negotiate out of this. Let's try not to have it 48 hours. We need to get this cargo moving. So, while we are working our way down to the planet, you guys, because you put us in this mess, figure out a way to get out of this.
By you guys, you mean eBay and P1 and Khalid, right?
Absolutely.
Good.
Just kill him. They're only bounty hunters, they're not real people.
As rangers, do we have the right to, like, kill people who break the law? Like, is there like a...
Depends on the law.
Okay.
Because if you say breaking the law, someone who jaywalks is still breaking the law.
No, but I mean, are there circumstances under which,
We're
say...
not Judge Dredd's side.
Hypothetically, you know, we're down on that planet and the negotiations get angry and we accidentally kill 3 Trandoshans, but we could justify it because they threw the first punch, so to speak. Is that a sort of scenario that might work?
Yeah, not really, because
there's a
we
lot of...
have to be chasing it.
I was going to say, there'd be a lot of paperwork around that. Basically, just think of cop shootings. That would be what that would be.
Yeah.
And they are bounty hunters working legally at this point, so there is no reason for them to be considered criminals at this stage.
Most likely it's just wishful thinking on my part at this stage.
Oh, shit! I've got it! Guys! Hey, guys! Raise your hand if you're a licensed bounty hunter.
Oh,
Anyone
no.
raises his hand.
Not anymore.
Oh, you still are? You kept.
Oh, am I? Yeah.
Yeah, we all kept our license, yeah.
Yeah, so we are
I mean-
bounty hunters.
We're bounty hunters.
And the amusing thing is, B1 did claim he already owned you.
Oh yeah, so if you're B1's bounty,
I
the Trandoshans
so
can't touch
B1,
you.
Yeah.
B1, you need to get your bounty hunter license out.
Yep.
Yeah, no, let's. Alright,
Use Photoshop and
Do we even need to go down to the planet at this stage?
Yeah, we still
No.
do.
hell no.
I don't
We
think we do.
No, we still
Oh,
do
no.
because our time is up on the ship. We cannot
No,
we still need-
change any further.
No, he
here.
said
Yeah,
that
no,
he
we
wanted
can
the
make
Trandoshans
shit.
off. So as
Yeah,
long as the
so-
Trandoshans off, we're
They
right.
wanted us off too.
No.
Yeah, no.
I just
also,
clarified that with
we have
Martin.
our own ship. We can leave and then leave.
But I just clarified that with Martin Clan, or I said, is it just the Trandoshans the captain wants to get rid of, or us? And he said, just the Trandoshans.
But they were going to shoot everyone if the Trandoshans were still there.
Yeah, so as long as we get the Trandoshans off, we can stay on this ship and keep going doing our stuff.
Just turn around and come
Okay.
back.
B1, you need to request the bounty.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well, the Trandoshans have left. B1 can claim the bounty.
You mean this bounty? I'm literally a computer.
Okay, so it's not listed on the local bounty charts.
Computing intensifiers.
You'll need to see if you can get connect to the bounties in hut space.
Who the hell's a droid? I'm a droid. Leave me alone.
Can B1 do that while we make our way down to the planet's surface? Because I did give them my word, so I would be rushing everybody along to get onto the ship.
Not without getting access to the Star Destroyer's communication array.
Yeah, I'm not going
Because,
anywhere. I didn't make a promise.
Most communication in Star Wars is via Imperial-controlled transmissions.
Yeah.
And they're controlled by the military, not by anyone else.
Okay, well then,
We'll have to put in a formal request to be able to use the
HoloNet.
Game,
It's called the HoloNet in-game.
whatever they're.
Bureaucracy might work for us in this case.
To connect to the bounty office in the hut space.
Oh, okay. No, it might not work for us.
Okay, so
yep.
as you're getting ready to leave, you get another comm from the captain of the Star Destroyer.
hello.
Yep, go ahead and answer that.
Okay, he sounds a bit irritated and he says, the Trandoshans are now requesting permission to land on the planet. He's told them hell no a couple of times now. And if they don't stop asking him for permission to land on the planet, he'll make it a moot point.
I don't see a problem with that personally, but I'm not there.
Well, I'm standing around Khalid, Piper, B1.
Well, as soon as we get in touch with the huts, this situation should be all solved, and you can do whatever you want with the Trandoshans.
You hear him go, huts? You're talking about huts? Hell no, he hangs up on you and you hear a sound of gun firing.
Problem
Yes.
I mean, that technically solves the problem.
Yes, it does. This is a perfect outcome.
I don't have a problem with this at all.
And there's a bright flash outside of space nearby somewhere.
Okay.
Fireworks.
I was going to say,
Whoa.
baby, you're a fire.
You see, I told you. We just killed them.
A song somewhere. I heard.
No, the Imperial killed them. We didn't.
Technicalities.
Well, the life's built on technicalities.
Oh, yeah. Basically,
Okay,
the note
we
I
need
wrote about Martin's
fix
blogs
this,
for the last 4 weeks
Problem that
is...
eBay has done with the huts.
It just says, like, I've been reading your Star Wars vlogs for the last several weeks, and every single one has that phrase related to any part of the Imperial Department, government type thing. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about, trying to get a book related to dealing with that sort of shit. But I'll talk to you about after game.
All good. So yes, you don't seem to have
has the hut uprising happened yet, or is that happening in the future? When the cartel gets decimated by the Imperials?
Hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Black Sun is still high in power, as is Crimson Dawn. Other cartels.
I was going to say they're cartels, aren't they?
Black Sun is the top of the cartel list, so high that Jabba the Hutt was part of Black Sun. Okay, so yes, you can now leave. Did any of you wish to visit your clan before you take off?
Is that possible?
You have to land on the planet.
We would have to land on the planet, and that
The
would
only
have to
issue
delay
is-
us while we have time-sensitive stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is you've also got a Star Destroyer above us, and they can track us. So I don't think it is a good idea.
No, I was just asking what would be required to do that.
It
That's
would
all.
be great, but if the Star Destroyer wasn't above us, because then we could do it in private, but
No.
we've got a Star Destroyer that can constantly track us. So
Yeah. No, that's fine. I as I said, I was just asking what was required. Out of curiosity.
So I would suggest to everybody that we go ahead, move on, try to get to Korad, the next planet, because there is a package there that the Jawa needs to pick up. Or so no, one of us needs to pick up from somebody named Cypher.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. You also see a astromech droid rolling up to your ship.
Okay.
Okay. Ivan, is this one of your friends that you made?
B1 has friends?
Okay. So is the asteroid doing anything?
The asteroid is not, but the astromech is beeping at the door.
Okay.
Am I in the ship taking care of in our ship, in the Star Destroyer ship, taking care of our things, or?
You're in your
Oh
ship.
no, I
in the
thought we were
Star-
all in
Yeah.
the ship.
Okay.
You're all in your ship, yes.
Okay.
My camera keeps freezing
So-
today. It's the day of freezing cameras.
There we
Ah.
go.
So our ship is flying underneath.
B1,
Hasn't
can
been.
you
It's
translate what
inside
the
the
bloody,
bay. Inside the bay.
the astromech wants?
Is B1 there?
B1's got his bad motivator on.
Yeah, he dropped out for a bit.
Alright, okay.
Okay, so there is a droid beeping at the door.
Does any of us understand droid? Perhaps eBay?
I can disable the droid, if that helps.
I'm not sure we want to disable it till we find out what it wants, because what it wants might be to help us.
So is it a black astromech?
It is a black astromech.
Yeah, so it's an Imperial droid, yep.
Okay. How does communicating with droids work when...
Basically, we'll have to, you either have somebody who can translate, or we have to basically go up and read the readout on the droid itself.
So there is a readout or something.
Generally, you read
I
out
would
or
suggest
plug in the
approach
data
it.
pad or any of that sort of stuff will do.
Who has the next best computing outside of B1?
I have computers one.
Maybe
You're
eBay should
one
see.
higher than me.
Yeah. Maybe just see if you can find out what it wants, needs.
Sure.
Okay, so how do you open the door and as the ramp comes down, the droid just starts rolling up.
And can I ask the droid to bend down a little so I can
It's an Oh, you're
look at
tiny,
the-
aren't you?
Look
Yeah,
at the,
basically it's the same size as him. So
Yeah.
for him to read the screen and that, he
Yeah.
So
needs to have
as you
it.
go to look at it, it shines its torch in your face.
Okay, this is definitely B1's friend.
Yeah.
And then rolls over to one of the plugs, data plug in the ship.
Okay.
I just look at everyone with a look of like, do you want me to do it? I'll put
Depends
together
on what do it means.
Disable the droid. I told you guys before.
Yeah, no, I don't think you should disable the droid. It's an Imperial droid. We're on an Imperial starship.
I asked somebody to figure out why this droid is on our ship. We already have more than one metal mouth talking here.
Mm.
Yeah, we don't want any more though.
I believe where eBay is trying to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just plugs in, ignoring you.
That's what I'm saying. Just saying.
And you can see it beeping away happily as it's doing something.
I stand on a box and read the iPad on its top.
Okay, seems to be saying, go away, you're not authorized.
Kayana, are you authorized?
I guess I'll go try to see if I can read whatever the iPad is saying. I don't have anything in computers, though.
So you do see in the cockpit there are letters forming up on the screen.
Okay.
Yep. It says stuff.
It basically says he's been assigned to the ship due to the review of logs of your last travels.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
That's not gonna work out well for us.
So for player knowledge, an astromech, this is for astronavigation, right?
Yep.
Alright. Cool. I think we should use this. This is handy. B1's not gonna be happy. It's that whole thing where, like, when you get a new cat, you have to, like, keep them separate, keep one in the bathroom while they get used to each other, that whole thing.
Do you think they'll get along nicely because they both seem to ignore the Jawa?
We just should be keeping a cat, one of the two. But look, Piper and B1 are probably not happy, but I'll leave it up to the rest of you guys.
No, I think if B1 had saliva glands, he'd be drooling.
Yeah, so I will say, this has been assigned to us. This is to help us with our navigation, so we're not traveling for 24 hours yet again. Please do not touch this droid.
David.
We already owe.
David's
Keyword. I already owe.
What's
so many credits.
what's the
cool.
astromech's designation?
What would you like it to be?
A7.
R411.
Okay, R411.
Well, it's awful.
Okay, so it is R411.
no, I'm good, thank you.
Okay, so the first thing B1 notices as the droid comes in is as the Jawa tries to read its readout, it shines its flashlight in the Jawa's eyes and then beeps at him, out of my way, meatbag.
I like this droid.
I told you you like it.
I tell everybody, let's prepare for takeoff. We need to head to the next planet.
Okay, so a list of instructions start popping up on the cockpit about takeoff procedures.
I will... Wait, I still have my license, right?
You do, yes.
I'm just on morning. I will follow the procedures as best as I can.
Okay, so what is your character's piloting?
My piloting is 1, I believe.
Okay, they're not too hard to follow, as the droid has dumbed them all down for you.
Yeah.
But you do happen to have the droid flag all the things you missed, so you had to go through them again. It suggested starting from scratch.
Is the R2 speaking basic?
No, it's just beeping, but it's writing. It can write in basic.
Yeah.
But you do hear it. What it says with its beeps is not translated to what it writes. It swears a lot as it's beeping.
Oh. Sounds like a droid after
B1. B1 continues to chuckle every time the R2 unit talks.
So it sounds like this one droid must have volunteered because it didn't want to get mind wiped.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so second attempt at your takeoff procedures. Apparently you managed to get through them without any mistakes. It did cost you a little bit of time because you ended up having to spend 10 minutes going through them all.
Sounds about right. So I guess we'll try for the next jump towards Korra, which, if I remember right, there's only 2 jumps, right?
Okay, so the next jump is to... Yeah, oh, it's a single jump to Korad.
Oh, sweet. Perfect. That'll make things a little bit easier then.
I'm just going to go on mute.
All good.
Yep. So I guess we'll try to make the jump to Korra then.
If your 2 droids are doing the check,
Yep.
that's the dice that they use to do so.
Excuse me.
With the bonus. And the difficulty is 2 purple, 1 purple. Upgraded 5 times, so that makes it 3 red. With 4 black.
Do you want me to?
If you want to roll it, that's fine. Getting around to it might be a little hard, but
Sorry. It is a bit of a squish.
that's the dice pool.
Jeez, that's a lot of dice. Do
Yeah.
you want to just use a tray?
We're
over my way?
finding the terrestrial run, are we?
No, that's where it's on camera still.
Oh, okay, yep. It's just, I need to move, so it's really awkward.
Okay,
Nicely
so
done, though.
No, it doesn't. I can't see any successes. Oh no, one success.
Roll. He managed to get it all within the dice tray without putting them all over the floor. That's what I meant. The roll, I'm not so sure about.
okay, so technically,
No.
technically you after spending half an hour on that, you find that you haven't actually got any coordinates sorted out. But it did take a while.
Just what you need when you got time dependent stuff happening.
I'll say, do you guys want to try working together a little bit better? And
I've got some sort of pilot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because our
capacity, don't
Fortnighly
I?
is crap. He's
What
a
was
great
that?
pilot, but he's crappy at navigation. Tell him to go away. I'll do it myself.
I have a
No,
pilot
have the
license, I
Arthur help
believe.
you.
Does that
He is
qualify me any
necessary.
better than any others?
I'm sorry, I'm cross thingies. What was that?
I believe I have a pilot's
Yes.
license. Does that qualify me better than anyone else at the moment to try and do these roles?
Not for plotting jumps between stars.
Okay. In that case, no, I'm happy to stay with my beasties. My flutter
So
bodies.
what you have with you is probably the best you'll have for a long time. But considering you got a triumph on the last roll, I'm happy to give you an extra blue dice. Apparently we're very good at rolling bad stuff.
No, you little blue moron. Carry the 5.
He's black.
I can't say that.
Okay, so you feel really good about that roll, except for the fact that it didn't work. So you spend another
Oh,
half
you-
hour.
Rolling garbage bin. Get out of the way.
I got a sneaky suspicion this R4 unit's more of a garbage droid than an astromech.
You guys got a crap droid. He might be funny, but he's not very good.
So do you want to do it without him?
Ah, yeah. Yes.
Okay, so we downgrade 2 of your dice, making it harder.
That doesn't sound good, but it hasn't been good so far, so
Yeah, exactly. Everyone stops listening to everyone because you're all garbage.
Okay.
Just the pep talk we need.
So apparently, doing it by himself didn't work either.
Oh, wow.
You've been spending all this time trying to figure out how to get there.
Yep.
Piper sit in the back, arms crossed, laughing herself silly, okay?
Even though Piper's banned from it, is there any reason why Piper can't tell somebody how to do it?
Piper can
No,
actually
this
assist
isn't
with
something
this.
Piper can do. This is just plotting the job.
I thought Piper just had an ability to make it a little bit easier.
Yeah, I thought that too.
When Piper does it, she removes one of the black dice and she halves the
That's
time.
That's right.
Okay.
So while you've had an hour and a half spent trying to figure out how to get to the next planet, which is about an hour away.
Yeah, that's why I'm getting a bit worried about how to resolve it.
So does Piper, after 3 attempts by the droids, attempt to help them?
Yeah.
Only
B1
if B1
doesn't
asks me,
give Piper a choice.
that,
Yeah. Hey, dumbass, get over here.
no, it's Miss Dumbass to you, and then I go help out.
Yeah, as you're on your way through, B1 throws a random object at you.
I dodge.
Good.
I'm glad B1 doesn't have any force abilities.
Oh, you'd all be dead.
What force ability did he get? Heal others. B1 never uses it.
Yeah.
I need to find the Star Wars equivalent of undead so I can hurt them with it.
Okay, so with having Piper help you with it,
Doesn't look as good, does it?
It's
think
close.
like this at all today.
Sorry about the noise, guys.
so it turns out to be a net failure. But only 15 minutes of that one spent.
Wow, we suck.
Well, I know what I'm leveling next time I level up.
Well, the droid has 3 rank. The astromech has 3 ranks in astrogation, so it gives you 3 yellow dice.
Sorry, Martin, did you get it when we were talking about spending XP to level up that I asked for astrogation?
I got that as well. Yes.
Okay, yeah, cool. As long as you got it.
That's why I gave you 1 yellow dice without the astromech. The astromech gives you 3.
Yeah.
Do we
That's a
all-
crappy astromech. Alright,
Do we all
everyone
get a
stops for a
chance to
second, looks at the
spend
astromech, looks at
XP?
Piper. Alright, look,
You can
We
increase.
suck at this, so look. Get the astromech here. Piper, come here. Everybody listen to the astromech, because apparently he's good at this. Piper, I don't know. You just seem to be able to figure this out. Let's just get this done.
So if you look at the page for the Jawa of the Star Wars section, it will have a bit at the bottom with all your career skills. Anything you haven't already selected costs 5 to gain. Okay, so career skills.
Oh, right, okay.
If you haven't got a rank in it already, it costs 5. Okay, so yes.
Martin, if we can, all 3 of us would like to try and complete the task.
Okay.
Now, can I use that 5 that I'm supposed to use in astrogation? Because I haven't got
Is it a career skill?
career skill yet, but not a skill.
You can.
Yep. I might do that just because we really suck at the moment.
It can't be all that bad. Apparently I can roll a lot of bad dice though.
Maybe we should just stop letting you roll.
That can be one of the solutions.
Probably the best idea.
I'm starting to think that way myself, actually.
Though apparently you just got a success.
Okay.
Hey!
Hey!
So the net was 2 successes and 2 advantages in the end. After 2 hours of plotting.
Well, do you know what that was? That was B1 using his actual leadership skill.
Yep.
Alright, now I do have to go on mute. I gotta go climb up. Good time,
Yeah, I
mate.
had to go on mute because I was laughing so hard. So.
Okay, so yes, so after 2 hours of plotting, you finally get the connections made.
To fly for how long? 1 hour?
One
It's
hour.
supposed to be 1 hour.
Yep.
It's like getting Apple Maps to give you directions or something.
That's why I object to calling it an iPad on the astromech. It really needs to be just a data pad. Otherwise, we'll end up driving into the creek.
Okay.
Or the ocean in some cases.
Mm.
Okay, so the plot, it does actually connect in, and you manage to jump on your way to Korad.
Hi-ho, up to West Virginia.
You believe it will be about an hour's time? And it does...
Sorry.
So go ahead.
Can I ask what my ban was for again, man? I forgot. You told me at the start.
Because you destroyed a coffee.
It's a coffee.
You killed a beloved barista who was highly talented in their field and is a great tragedy and lost to the
Didn't kill the
community.
barista, killed their shop.
Oh, okay, well, okay.
If he killed the thing, he would have then been arrested.
Well, I'm very glad he didn't kill the barista then.
No,
So
because
this is when we were leaving Elrood.
Yeah, no, it was shit coffee. That's why I did it, for a reason. Shit coffee. I expected better. You need to learn. It's about learning. Some people have to go the hard way.
I applaud your high standards.
And you remember the sign on the side saying Thrawn shops here.
So,
This is just getting better
the
and
bit
better.
that I missed
I've got to say, Thrawn doesn't know good coffee, but I'm worried that he's going to hear you if I say that.
last game was
Yeah,
jumping
but
from
now we
elbow
know why
to
you have
point.
to next time.
You see, it was quite a few jumps and quite a lot of misadventures, as you can tell by how much it took them to get.
I'm just
that
trying to
one
fill in the
taken.
blanks before I get time to watch the video.
So, after leaving the Star Destroyer, about close to the 3-hour mark, you arrive in the Korad system.
I guess from here we needed to meet with Scythor on Korad for a package for the Jawa.
As you come into the system, you see a planet with what appears to be thousands of starships orbiting it.
Oh, God.
I guess we will try to hail down to the starport below if available.
Okay, information pops up on your screen saying that Korad is a planet where they send starships to crash into its surface.
Okay.
And you're not getting any power signatures from any of their ships in orbit.
So you said hundreds of ships?
Thousands.
Thousands. Okay. So thousands of ships where we're not getting any energy signatures from them. Okay. Hold on. Let me write this down.
So I think it was one of those scrap islands out of Mandalorian.
From what you can see in the records, this has been a ship dumping ground for centuries.
So this is pretty much eBay's heaven.
You can even see some ships dating from the Old Republic,
Wow.
when it was still considered new.
So these are just discarded?
Basically, they don't have any people here that you can see. They're just randomly floating until they crash into the planet.
Oh.
I guess comms to eBay if he got any further contact information.
The only information that I had was a squib called Slifer on Korad. I wasn't given any more details.
I guess can we do a roll for any energy signatures, or can we just tell there's nothing?
You can. You just have to use a computer check, which is what the pilot has to do.
Okay.
Martin,
Yep.
can the other manual, can that be using the guns on the ship?
I can do that.
Okay, I'm going to be sitting in the guns, getting ready because I'm expecting something to pop out. Because this is a great spot for pirates.
Okay.
I will also indicate for either Piper, Katkia, or Thea to be on guns. Well, I mean, I guess Thea probably wants to be with the birds.
Yeah, I
But-
probably should be.
I'll use
I
the
will.
guns.
I will tell him to be on guns, and then since I have to do this computer check, can I get R4 to assist me since R4 is plugged in?
He's happy to assist you.
I'll be on guns, boss.
Cool.
So, what's your character's intellect?
I think only 2.
Okay.
Can't remember who has highest intellect.
That would be Mark and
Ah.
B1. B1
Yeah.
technically has the highest.
Of course.
Purple one.
And if B1 were available
There's a
right
purple
now,
one.
he'd be telling us just how smart he is.
Yeah.
Who's available?
Okay, so putting your call out. You managed to connect to MT70, a computer infantry droid on the planet. He asks, how may he assist you?
I state that I am searching for a squib named Cyborg. Is there one that you know of, I guess?
He says he works for the company Renew, which specializes in reclaiming of reclamation and wreck salvage.
Okay.
He has been in operation for he says does not compute years.
Okay.
Sounds like Wally.
I ask if he.
Searching for name squib. File squib. File deleted. Not found.
Okay. I'll say we have been requested to pick up a package. Is there a package in your awaiting pickup in your system?
There's a long pause. Message not found. Try again later.
Okay. I'll ask him, is there a safe way down to the planet?
Searching. Searching. And for the next few minutes, she's getting the word searching.
Fine. Yeah, I guess while I'm waiting for this droid to get back to me, I'll inform the others of what's happening. So
Can
they
I
can.
whisper in Kanye's ear and saying, hey, droid-to-droid communication might work on this one. Our particular droid is very good at getting what he wants. Wink, wink. And then I walk back to my gunnery desk.
You have a tickler droid?
Articulate droid?
Tickler.
I think.
Yeah.
It's a certain type.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Uses feathers.
Brandance must be amazing.
Or sledgehammers or screwdrivers.
I gather with B1 on mute, we can't access B1 skills at the moment.
Technically you can, it's all online.
Okay, yeah.
Anyone
It might be
else?
that you.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'll inform B1 that the Jawa has been given instructions to receive a package from somebody on this planet. We don't know anything further than that. I've made contact with this droid. It doesn't seem like there's any other energy signals around. Can you help me figure out if this droid knows anything about this package?
I mean, I'm very good at disseminating information from droids.
And you're still hearing over the comms from the planet, searching.
Wow, he sounds like a dumbass. Let me see what I can do.
B1 attempts to interact with the droid.
It's saying, search interrupted. Safe path not found.
Wow. Hey, droid, these meat sacks aren't like the other meat sacks. They're kind of useful. Do you want to help them out?
Protocol not found. Sure.
Oh, come on. Give me the good stuff. Don't give me that usual random meat sack things. We know you're holding out.
Okay, he tells you again about how he works with a company called Renew, which you've never heard of. And that
Doesn't sound like a real company.
And that he was, and he's basically their inventory droid.
Okay, are you able to actually complete the search that they've asked for?
It says, algorithm unclear, data missing.
Is this
So you can't actually answer the question.
It says, unable to fulfill request. You have a feeling that you're light years ahead of this droid's programming.
Yeah. Alright. We're going to initiate packetman.exe and log in.
Says, request unclear, try again later.
So, B1 is going to attempt to directly binary communicate, electronically communicate with the droid by Facebook and communicating directly with him, and seeing if he can potentially find some system vulnerabilities. No, he doesn't have splicing. He is going to give it a go computing, though, not hacking as opposed to just accessing systems.
Okay, so the first thing you notice when trying to connect to him is that he's missing just about every protocol you use.
Wow. Wow.
And his response code is so antiquated you're not sure how to respond.
Hey guys, I've got an idea. This droid is really dumb. I can't actually communicate with it. Piper, come over here. You have a go. You'll probably have better luck. You're operating on the same
Sorry, David, I was waiting for you to comment. I was waiting for the last 5 minutes.
Do our ships have scanners of its own that could do this checking out?
Sorry, what?
Does our ship have the capacity to do scanning for a safe route down, say?
You can potentially do that, but it is a computer role, so and it would have to be done from the cockpit.
Okay, alright.
Well, other option is probably drop the birds off, then come back and do it, because if we crash land the birds, they're probably not going to survive.
Which is possible.
Okay, so just so you know, this computer, it makes 2 planks of wood look like a supercomputer. You could probably get it to start searching now, and if it is capable of searching it, it'll probably find it by the time we get back. I can't do anything with it. He's so useless. I can't communicate.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to ask this droid to search for a package meant for pickup on planet. And I talked to eBay. I'm just like, look, we can't risk the ship in this state with this cargo. We will have to come back to this planet when it's better.
Midget, do you have any special code words, phrases, anything that might unlock something? Anything?
You're not good with old droids.
Well, out of character, that's basically spending a force point.
Oh, right, okay.
No, it's more if he actually has like an established past code phrase with some old contacts or something.
I do. I'm just trying to think of something. It's 1337.
Oh, get out!
Isn't that the name of one of B1's backups?
Probably.
Okay, so you send that code across
Good
the
choice.
to the droid.
Like, what's that?
And it says, file 1137 identified.
Are you serious? What the hell?
You can pull one up on him occasionally.
Michael was a smart ass comment here. So it looks like the Jawa's better than you, B1.
The Jawa knows leak speak.
B1 disconnects his own hand and throws it at Piper. Piper gets a blinding slap to the face.
Is that one of the hands that then crawls back to you?
No, but he is going to walk back over to the hand, pick it up, then use it to slap Piper on the other side of the face, and then goes back to work.
Yeah, I expected that.
Very funny. So I guess now that this droid has opened file 1337, we will open it.
It says the file is located, and it gives you GPS coordinates without a reference point.
Okay.
So somewhere on the planet, it's located.
Aha!
Once you find out the reference point, then you'll know exactly where it is.
Okay. Since
Then you need to also plot a safe trajectory to that point.
Do we even know what this package is? I'm guessing not.
no.
No. It could be a pack of donuts for all we know.
Considering my current state of exhaustion, that would not go unwelcome.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna ask the Java, does he have any other clue or idea on how to figure out this reference point or anything like that?
Much.
Marketplace said that he was going to track down back on the 8th of March. He said he was going to track down the buyer for me and would get back to us. But has my delightful cousin has not fulfilled his end of the bargain. So I shall pull out my little hollow hollow song, and I shall call Marketplace.
Okay, you try making a call. It's got currently it's got no bars for reception. Trying to find a connection point.
I had a feeling that would happen.
But as you're doing so, it connects to something, and you see what appears to be a dog-like face looking back at you.
Oh, what?
It's a Tamagotchi.
Hello?
You have reached the highest exalted ruler of Karad.
It's progress.
Hi. How things?
Hello, honoured ruler.
Yo.
Oh, Jawa.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jawa.
Yeah. Hello, sir.
I hear you've been trying to get me.
I've been trying. Who is it that I'm speaking to?
You are speaking to the highest exalted ruler of Korad, he says.
This might be Cypher. Is it Cypher or Slifer or
I think it's Slither.
Slither? Yeah.
There's only one.
Hello.
I'm the only one.
Hello, sir. Do you also go by the name of Slither?
To my friends, but you're not one of those yet. You must call me highest exalted ruler of Korad.
Hello, highest exalted ruler of Korad.
But now that we've got that cleared up...
Can we turn that into an acronym? Just a, Herc?
Exalted.
Yeah, it would be Herc.
Yeah. Hey, Herc, how you doing?
Yeah.
You might like that.
Yeah.
I think I'll just call it Burl.
No, I'm sure he wouldn't like it to be called Hell.
I think Herc might have more positive impact.
We have been trying to get hold of Slither to pick up a package for me.
I've got many packages with eBay's name on it.
I swear, guys, I haven't been buying stuff on Marketplace.
You know, you can sleep buy stuff. I know people who bought stuff off eBay while sleepwalking.
It says if you're eBay, you have some weird tastes.
Yes, I drink Moscato.
Don't we all? That stuff's good.
Yeah, it's good. There was a parcel in particular, which I'm sure had like a it's probably one of the things I haven't written down. Probably had a yes, there was a. It was a thing I wrote down. The tracking number is ID 10T 666 54321 12345678910. That is the exact parcel that we're looking for.
Well, I've got that one as well as 3 others with your name on it.
Everyone whispers to Piper. You know, I ordered him an actual baby Trandoshan.
I laugh. I'd laugh.
Awesome. Can I? How do we get to? How do I get those?
Well, all you have to do is come down, fill out the required form, and pay for the holding fee.
How much is the holding fee?
How much have you got?
He's got 100 credits.
You have 5 credits.
Yeah, I have 100 credits.
100 credits? You might need a little bit more than that, depending on how much you can pinch, steal, borrow from your friends.
I'm so glad I'm with the animals in the cargo bay right now.
He recommends stealing because then they won't object.
I do have access to a ship that I would be prepared to trade for.
Says I got lots of ships.
Yes, but you seem to be a collector.
But these are ships that have power and work.
That's a bit different than most of the ones I get.
As opposed to the ones I can see floating around up here. How is that for a trade?
That sounds like a fairly decent trade. So when you bring the ship in, he will give you the package.
Yeah. Always another string.
Alright. I need to place a hollow call to my cousin Marketplace.
Well, hurry up and do so then. I don't have HoloNet access here. I'm not Imperial.
Just B1's long-range communication device. give him access to communications?
It only gives you access to. You can contact ships in orbit and in system, but you can't jump between systems. There is no relay in this system for the HoloNet.
Right, well, while they're talking absolute garbage, Big One will try and find an active communication in these hulks and wrecks. Just in case.
Okay, so you do manage to triangulate where the signal's coming from on planet.
Oh, well, that'll do.
And it is moving.
Not surprising.
I found him.
Well, it's another blank.
Do we want to?
So, how long would it take us to travel to where the dude is? Is it like?
Probably take you about an hour or so to get down there and land, and then another hour to get back out, because having to negotiate all the junk is going to make you go slower. It's normally about half an hour to get onto a planet and back.
But will meeting this person in person help at all? Are you going to try and arrange that ship? And if so, if he doesn't have holo connections down there, it's probably better to try from somewhere up here, where possibly we can get a signal.
What about
No,
that?
we can't get a signal. We need a Star Destroyer to punch the signal through.
Yeah,
like this one up here.
It's not in the same system.
Oh.
Not anymore. We've jumped over to.
Oh no! Like one of these floating ships.
Like, you're looking at the floating ships, none of them have any power.
No, I tried. Nothing.
I gather we
Hey,
can't.
you know, we might find one if we go and do this delivery of these feathered meat sacks.
Yeah.
Also, that guy literally has all the time in the world. He's on that stupid planet. Also, I found him and he's moving pretty quickly.
Well, can we, I guess I'm trying to say, can we keep it, keep tracking his little tracky code thing, and go do the bird delivery, and then come back to the tracky thing?
You can. You might actually pick up your ship doing then.
Yep. We shall do that.
So maybe just let him know that you're coming
Who
back.
actually owns these ships?
They are. Well,
He accepted IOUs, but he doesn't know who owns them. Jawa ownership is very murky territory.
It's a grey area. It's like consumer law.
Yeah, basically, if eBay gets onto one that's now classed as his ship. That's the Jawa's philosophy. So if you're able to
Position.
so if you're able to get onto a ship and manage to pull it away from orbit and that's now your ship.
You'd have to repair it from the sounds of things.
Well, thank you ever so much. Your
High
exalted
ruler of
Korad.
I'm like, I can remember what the ER stood for, but I couldn't remember what the H was.
So that's roughly what he looks like.
Oh, right, okay, yep. Well, thank you so much.
So for you guys up there, that is a squib.
I love him.
And he is pretty much in a bathroom.
Squid with the B at the end.
B on the end.
Yeah,
Yes.
a squib.
Squid. Oh, okay. I thought it was squid as basically as what they call the squid face guys. That's what that you were talking
Yeah,
about.
I was thinking a squid in a bathrobe, like an octopus in a bathrobe. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
It is more amusing.
Yeah, thank you so much, High Exalted Ruler of Karad.
So is he what, a Bothan, is he?
No, he's about half the height of a Bothan. So he and eBay would be competing for who's the tallest.
eBay will
It'll be
cheat.
me.
Quite possibly you, actually.
We.
Yeah. Suddenly, eBay is 3 inches taller because it's wearing platforms.
I've got some boots you can borrow.
When you get them,
They got
expect
5
not,
inch
it's best not to ask.
Yeah. Well, he's wearing bling, so it wouldn't surprise me that he's wearing platforms as well.
Yep. We unfortunately don't have time to pick up the parcel at this exact moment because
Got to get your ship.
With delivering a ship, he's more than happy to wait, he says.
awesome. So we shall go to the our delivery target on planet.
Torina.
Thank you.
Because your next jump is to the planet Marisi.
Does Marisi have HoloNet access, do we know?
It might. Depends on how well set up the planet is. You don't know until you get there.
So we will continue on our journey to make our delivery, and then I shall be back in contact with you with the ship.
Yeah. B1, is it possible that we be able to either tow or attach a ship to us that we can take to get repaired?
You give me the right welder, I'll do anything. But traveling through hyperspace, not so much.
Ebea does have a ship owed to him, so like.
I've got 3 ships. So
Traveling through hyperspace ain't like dust and props, kid.
And your ship is not designed for salvage.
No.
That's what I was trying to look at.
So, sunlight, yes. Hyperspace, no.
Okay. So you get Piper to help you plot a new hyperspace course.
Yes. You've got working hands.
Yeah,
I need to try
Piper
and open that up so I can change the batteries on it.
Yeah.
The brains trust.
I think if you'll see on both sides of it, there's like these things that just yep. I just don't have any.
The smooth brains
Pressure or
trust attempts to plot a course.
I might be able to go from there. Yep, awesome. I can change that.
Making sure I use the correct dice.
Oh, where are the batteries?
I'll grab them.
Okay, I think I have all the right dice.
Oh, can opener. I was wondering what the hell that was.
Yeah, I've been wanting to open a can for like 6 days now.
Okay, it seems you do pretty well this time.
That time.
It's not just because Pop's involved. There you go.
I thought it was
So, 1 success and 5 advantages. He's not bad. It's supposed to be a 30-minute jump.
Until I saw underneath.
I can't use a standard can opener, and as I said, batteries run out.
Yep.
And I have a can of apples that I've been trying to open for about a week.
And an hour after starting your plot, you drop out in the Korad system.
I'll find out.
Oh, yes it does.
Sorry, the Mercy system. You how you suddenly going the wrong way, which was like, nope, I should be careful about where I say you drop out. So,
One attempts to access his long-range communications device.
okay, so you get the system data file pop up from entering the system. You receive a broadcast saying, "Welcome to Mercy, breadbasket of the Elrood Sector. We hope your stay here is pleasant. If your arrival has been previously scheduled, please turn to frequency J33567Y32 for further instructions. If you have a medical emergency, please turn to frequency J45411K77 and notify the duty officer in charge. An emergency team will be waiting for you when you land. If you have other business to declare or need further instructions, turn to override channel 47 where a traffic controller will assist you."
Sorry, I'm distracting now, Joe.
I am boredom.
I was gonna say,
It might be
as,
that the batteries are going flat because I've been in the drawer for
as
long.
a
Possibly.
pilot, would I
Do you have any
have
more?
to
I'll
go to
go.
47, or can
Yeah,
I
but don't
just
want to
continue
distract
on
from the
to
game.
Torina?
Yep,
You can, but you have entered the area's space.
Oh, okay.
And you would be best because basically they could send out ships treating you as a pirate because you haven't identified yourself yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
I'll
I'll
go 47.
go ahead. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go to 47 so that I can claim or say that we are sector rangers on official business, requesting permission to move through onto Terrinoth.
Okay, so right after you say that,
What a pirate would say.
you hear a couple of beeps and it clicks and it says, "Welcome to Marisi. How may I help you?"
I say, hello, thank you for the warm welcome. I am Sector Ranger Kayana, on mission from Elrood, making a delivery to Terrinoth. I am requesting permission to move through your space to make my next jump.
We have no problems with that whatsoever, though we do have a package of our finest alcohol waiting for you if you want to stop by on your way through.
I'll say we are heading this way, back on our way to Elrood, and we will have more time to stop by and enjoy your local beverages and food, and we'll make a plan to stop by next time.
Agreed. They would love to throw a celebration in honor of the Sector Rangers.
Beautiful, lovely.
As they have their famed brewery has just announced a new bottle.
Ooh, very nice. I say I will definitely make note of that and plan to stop by.
Okay.
I'm writing down the exact details, by the way.
Yes, so in that case, that'll be a scheduled visit. So do we actually need to enter in have a code for that one?
Well, if you give them a day and a time of arrival, that's a scheduled
Buy
visit.
some batteries tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know what the time of arrival will be.
Which means it's not a scheduled visit.
Yes, there will be a scheduled visit, so we'll do the same thing. So I thank them for their hospitality, and I will ask the droids to assist in plotting our next course.
Yep.
Droids and Piper, thank you, by the way.
I think at this one you almost count as one.
Wow, okay, I'm writing it down now. Thanks against our leader. Okay.
Okay, so that is actually 2 successes and 2 threats on that one. So you do manage to plot a course. It locks in, and you jump to Terrinoth. And this one takes an hour and a half. So you've been 6 hours since you left the Star Destroyer. Entering the Terrinoth system. So Ross, I can hear your chips.
No, it's actually chocolate. Okay.
Oh,
According
chocolate.
to my battery charger
Okay.
thing, they're okay. So I think it's busted. How would you feel about manually opening my can of apples for me?
Okay, so you come into the sector and there's a lot of traffic coming through here. And you can pick up that there are 2 major space orbital space stations around the planet Terrinoth. One of them is broadcasting just about every corporation you know.
Thank you, just leave it on the bench.
Okay, I guess I'm trying to look at my notes to see if we have any indication on where to meet. Thog. Or Thog Zoo. Or what would be the closest one to get to Thog Zoo owned by Paleo Thog? That one. Yep. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Which starport should we try to land in?
Okay. It's in the middle of bringing it up. Okay, so you've been directed to Mercy. Sorry, wrong one there. So you've been directed to the Brindabar spaceport. You can see quite a beautiful world. Lots of greenery, beautiful oceans. And doesn't seem to have a lot of mining on the planet.
Alrighty. So I will try to get radio control for the Binbar spaceport and
Okay.
request permission to land.
Okay, so you managed to get through. They are more than happy to have the sector ranger come in and land, and they're going to break out their politicians to witness the landing of such a illustrious person.
I don't suppose we
see.
could go without the politicians.
I was gonna say that's not necessary. At this point, we would like to land without too much fuss, but
Oh, they say you're worth the fuss, and it's fine time you got to meet the important people of the sector. So the call's been put out, and they will be at the starport before you land.
Very well. I tell them, okay, thank you for informing me. We are just on a tight schedule, so I will do my best to make time for all the important people while also keeping to a timeline, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so you see a list of about 20 dignitaries, including Paleothog.
I absolutely suggest that
perfect.
aside from
Awesome.
Paleothug, you assign B1337 and Piper to deal with the rest of the politicians. Because you know, a world war won't break out as a result.
Hey. I am the face of the Empire, so just bear with it.
That's true.
Face of the Empire.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess I'll say, oh, well, thank you for sending this list through, and it definitely seems like this would be a good way to meet everybody. So thank you for setting that up, and we will...
Don't worry, we've cleared the airspace, so you have right of way.
It's almost as if they've heard of us landing other places.
And they've heard of the efficiency of the sector rangers, so they're sure you can land right on the designated spot.
Yeah, for sure. I will do my best.
You see the instructions come through, and you've got a wiggle room of about a meter.
I will do my best.
So I can see what your next occupation is going to be, pilot.
So, okay,
Alright, here's the rest of my license. Ready, guys?
it's not particularly a hard thing. It's 2 dice versus 2 dice. Did you wish to upgrade your check?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that, please.
Okay. And for once, I'm not making it more difficult in return. Okay, so through a lot of sweat and skill, you managed to land keeping right to the guidelines, not even touching any of the dignitaries that are all standing around the platform waiting for you in the do not stand areas that are normally kept. But because of your reputation, you do land on a dime, literally. And fry no one on the way down, which is also good. And
I am impressed with myself.
And once you land, firework itself outside, and you can hear sounds of music.
Before we go out, before I even open the doors,
Yep.
I get all of these people in line, including the droids. I'm counting the droid as a people. I get all these people in line, and I say, do not embarrass me, do not embarrass the Rangers, do not embarrass the family.
Which people are these?
The crew. You.
Me with the cargo and the birds and stopping them from eating anyone.
Yeah. Well, the other thing I'm going to point out is the fact that if it's going to be a diplomatic meeting, it means that you'll have to put on your dress uniform.
Thank you.
I'm kind of a little bit hurt by that, Kayana. I haven't invited any serious political incidences myself recently.
Oh,
If at all.
Recently.
If at all. I'm pretty sure I haven't stuck my foot in my mouth forever.
I give a wink to Thea. I'm just like, you know what I mean.
I'm going to concentrate on rounding up the birds, making sure they don't eat anyone.
Yeah. So what? We have to put them back in the boxes or what?
I haven't got them out of their boxes yet because I'm not quite sure what the transfer's going to be like. So.
Okay, I guess I'll change into my dress uniform if I have it.
And I will stay with the birds.
Did you remember to bring it?
I don't think I did. I think I would have written that down. I don't think I have it.
You can spend a force point to do so.
Let me double check.
It's Kayana. Doesn't she bring her uniform with her everywhere?
Not guaranteed.
I was going to say, doesn't she dress up in it at night and look at herself in the mirror and say, what a good captain I am?
No, because she's not self-centered.
Teasing.
I'll look at that shit because I don't feel like part of the actual sector ranger, so I have to come outside.
You can handle the birds with me.
So the face of the Empire doesn't want to go and meet his subjects.
Not after a certain comment by a certain captain, and I don't travel over here, so I really don't want to go outside right now.
Well, I point out to Piper that this is where your boyfriend has disappeared. They may or may not know some information about that.
Yeah. Well, shaking those hands, you could get intel on Fabio.
I'm still my follow you. Hey. Toy boyfriend, same thing. Okay. No, he didn't dump me. Anyway.
I was going to say, the boyfriend pays the bills, the toy boy does everything else.
But is this the system that the ship went missing as well?
What?
One?
It was the system where it was tagged. It doesn't mean it went missing here.
Okay.
It was the place it was seen. So if it jumped from here and went missing elsewhere, it has visited this location.
Okay, so I'll have to work out where it jumps to.
Okay.
I'll come out if it's the boyfriend, okay? If I get the boat. I couldn't know if it's the boyfriend location or not, so.
It was where the report of his accident came from.
Okay, cool, I'm coming out. I need to find out.
Okay.
Did we spend a force point for the captain to have the uniform?
You did.
Yes.
Yep.
So the captain's all dressed up, and you all walk out to the sounds of cheering and all these signs saying "Welcome to the Sector Rangers."
Thank you for the can.
No, that's fine.
Wow. What a bunch of nerds.
Now, I'll look for any signs that says, "We love you, Piper." Do I see any?
No.
Okay, just want to check.
No one's holding up a single Piper thing.
Okay,
Do they see her and then Google her and start?
It's kind of a good thing, though, isn't it?
So yes, you have managed to walk in unnoticed for a change for Piper. As you come out and greet the people, you are greeted warmly by Paleothog first, who says he got word that you were helping with the delivery.
I say, yes, sir. It's wonderful to meet you. We have your delivery. I will direct him to Thea, and I said, this is one of our skilled animal handlers, and she has been in charge of your cargo. If you would like to relay with her as to where you would like these delivered, and we will release them into your care.
There's yes, he has a private zoo on the outside of town, and he gives you the coordinates and says if you could drop them off there, he would be appreciative.
Do I have a means of transport?
Not yet.
Can I ask about whether or not they have transport that I can make use of to get them from the ship to the zoo?
He says there's probably commercial speeder trucks available for hire.
Where would I go to organise that?
Says you're in a starport. There should be many places just outside the docking area that you can do so.
Okay, I'll go do that.
I'll also assist there and with the birds.
Okay, so
well, right now I'm just going to go try and hire a vehicle to get them from the ship to the zoo. You're welcome to come along, of course, but
the birds then.
Okay,
yep.
So going out onto the street, you see three different vehicle sellers. There's Jawa Hall.
Okay.
Which says that they have the best prices in town.
eBay's with us?
Yep. And they have one in a language you can't read.
Right.
And it's got a guy with really long ears and eyes sticking out the top of his head, and looking like he's very happy.
That might accidentally kill me.
Like Jar Jar Binks.
Very much like that, yes.
You know, I picked that up already. I was just hoping no one started the Mises.
Mises, good.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping wouldn't happen.
And the third one has a very simple writing saying, speeder trucks. You have money, we have trucks.
Do I get...
Alright. Is the politician still around? Because I was going to ask about Captain Fabio.
There are lots of politicians around. You are greeted by an authorian who comes over and starts shaking your hands and talking to you with two different tones at the same time.
Is his name Mox Garrison?
Please not. Don't do this to our game. We don't need to be sullied.
If that's the case, I would really like to organise an assassination.
Yeah. You're not the only one.
No, it's alright. 3 trips to Hawaii.
I'll ask the first politician I meet, ask about if they know about the whereabouts of Captain Fabio at all. So.
You do that they look confused and saying that they don't know of a Captain Fabio.
Officer Fabio, sorry. Sorry.
They go, we have heard of an Officer Fabio who's currently in the emergency department, been there for a couple of days now.
Can I get the directions, or can somebody show me where he is?
Sure. It's in the main hospital of the starport. He's currently going for treatment.
Okay, I head straight over there. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone follows Piper.
Yeah.
Do I get any kind of impression about the 3 companies? Obviously, I do not want to go to the Misa people.
Misa's sad.
But they have the shiniest vehicles.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm actually kind of tending towards the really plain one. But can I see any of the vehicles? Can I see what kind of condition they're in?
The vehicles look old, but serviceable.
For both the Jawa and
well, for the plain one, they look old and serviceable. For the Jawa one, they look cobbled together.
Okay, I will approach the plain people first.
Okay.
I'm a very pragmatic Mandalorian. and inquire as to cost of hire and conditions of hire.
Okay, you get a growl in return, realizing that there's a Wookiee in charge.
Oh, okay.
He points at...
I've been learning Wookiee, though.
Basically, he says, you should be able to read the board, and points at the board.
Okay, I apologise. Say, yeah, I've just been on a long fight. I'm a bit tired. Can I read the board?
Yep, it's all in simple lettering up there.
Okay.
Basically,
nice.
you think he deals with a lot of people and just points at the board.
Yep.
And when he does talk, he doesn't expect anyone to understand.
Considering it's a Wookiee, I think I'll go with these guys. How much will it cost?
He is charging by the day and 50 credits a day.
I explained to him I'm not familiar with the area, but I do need to get my avian flock to the zoo. Can he give me an estimate of how much time that would reasonably take so that I can hire the vehicle for the appropriate amount of time without inconveniencing him?
Okay, you see him bring up a monitor and start doing a equivalent of Google Maps.
Okay, cool.
It basically says going through the center of the city will take you probably about 15-20 hours. Going around the outside of the city from where you are would probably cut it down to about 5 hours.
I prefer to go around the outside of the city, considering my avian cargo is probably not going to be well suited to going through a city, even if they're in the thing. So I gather a hire of 1 day should cover that. Getting there and back.
He agrees, and he logs all the toll booths to avoid, and
nice.
Which ones you should pay.
Yep.
Because, well, they get annoyed when you avoid them.
Yeah. No, I'd rather pay the tolls rather than encounter problems. Particularly with this cargo. How much does it cost?
So it's 50 for the hire for the day, and it says that the tolls will set you back about probably another 20 credits.
Okay, alright. So I organised to pay that. Do I need a driver, or is this something that most people can drive?
He says most people can drive it
With
as long as you've
my
got a license. You've got planetary, so you can drive vehicles.
Do I know if one truck will be sufficient for all my birds?
It should be sufficient. It seems to have a big open space to put stuff on.
Because there's only 2 birds, isn't there? Yeah, there's
two crates.
A male and a
2
female.
crates, and they are still in their crates, so I can keep them separated. Awesome. Well then, in that case, after I pay whatever monies and I accept the data, I'm guessing, for the maps and everything.
He basically programs the route and and all the checkpoints.
Yep. I thank him very much for his time and take a truck and head back to my birds. And then I guess I'll collect them.
And you got one. You see this Gungan doing this over here as you come out, and then looking dejected and walk back in.
Oh, Gungan.
He's a sad.
Actually, I was trying to think. It only just clicked what they were called.
Gungans, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I always just call them Jar Jar Binks because I can't remember.
I give the Gungan a happy wave. I might talk to him after I finish dropping off the truck later.
You
But
missed
for
out
now,
on
I'm just
Maverick violencing it because he's the top Gungan.
I just give him a little wave and
Oh,
a smile
get
of
out.
greeting.
Well, I did send the picture.
I don't know.
What about the picture?
He sent a picture of Top Gungan, which gave me the
yeah.
idea of one
Yeah.
of
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Yep, I remember that. Anyway, so I just give him a wave, but as I said, I won't stop to talk until after I finish my task.
You do notice that people go to the Wookiees one or the Jawas one. No one goes to the Gungans one.
Yeah, I kind of feel sorry for him, but right now I need to get this done, so...
Okay, so yes.
I only avoid it because they're avoiding the dark power of the Sith.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest.
That would be good if they actually did put that through that Jar Jar was actually a Sith Lord.
Okay, so Kesley, you are currently left by yourself, I believe. I believe everyone else has gone off to do stuff.
Yeah, because I believe
Yeah.
Piper learned about Tavio, P1 followed
Could
her.
you give me the solution?
So technically I really only have Kadkia with me.
Yep. And Katia,
Kadkia.
Kadkia's Kadkia, so Kadkia wouldn't actually be with me. So yeah, I'm by myself.
and so yes, you get introduced to a whole bunch of politicians you've never met before. Shaking lots of hands, them telling you what a wonderful job you're doing for them, even though you haven't done anything for these guys.
I was gonna say, I haven't done
Now,
anything, I just
Kesley,
have a
just
title.
remember, Kesley, it's shake hand, kiss baby, not kiss hand, shake baby.
Oh, good. I will take notes. So yeah, I guess I will politely meet everyone. Not necessarily trying to engage in friendly conversation, but not being rude either. And just saying, yep, Sector Rangers, here to serve, unofficial Sector Ranger business, excited to be here on your planet, look forward to seeing your guys' hospitality, and, yeah.
So while you're saying that, one of them offers to put you up for the night and your crew.
Can we afford to be put up for the night?
I will say, oh, well, that is so very generous of you. Thank you so much. We definitely won't impede any longer than one night, but since you're insisting, thank you so much.
Please, we can't afford to stay anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Well, we're also going to be driving too.
No.
Well, I am.
Somebody else is
I think,
driving.
who's with me? Was it, Khalid and eBayer?
Well,
Yeah.
No, I'm guarding the birds.
Yeah, don't let the
We've
Jawa
already
eat the
headed back
birds,
to
you'll
pick
eat
up the
them.
birds.
No, the birds will eat the Jawa.
Probably.
Oh, let him eat
Remember,
the
the
birds.
birds are bigger than the Jawa.
Russ, I collected the truck and if I'm not already picking up the birds, that's what's happening.
Yeah. So I will be with you, but at the moment I'm currently guarding the birds.
Okay, so you see the old but serviceable speeder truck back up to the ramp, and you see the others start loading the crates.
So with that, I politely say to all the politicians around, was like, thank you again for coming out, coming to meet me. So wonderful to put names to faces, wonderful to be in the Terrinoth system. Please excuse us as we now have official business to carry out, but should there be any official Sector Ranger investigations you wish for us to do, please do so by leaving us a communication. And yes, Kesley
that was a
knows.
mistake.
Yeah, Kesley knows that that's a mistake, but that's exactly what Kayana would do.
B1 immediately starts filtering the emails.
Exactly.
See, this is why we put up with all the meat sack abuse.
You get quite a few please stop by for dinner requests.
Delete.
No, don't delete those. Meat sacks need food.
Yeah, we need to eat, and we don't have the
That's
money
classed as
for
spam.
it.
Yeah, look, it'll go into the spam filter.
Yeah, that's
Also,
fair.
there's a Nigerian prince that would
So,
like to
but
offer you
basically-
some money.
So basically, you've got a choice of spam, and hand.
Exactly.
Okay,
Then we have some pan. Kiss butt, kiss butt, kiss butt. Yeah.
Kakia offers to stay with the ship.
Yep, no, that's fair. So I guess from there, our plan would be to deliver these birds. Piper.
Technically, do
without
all of
even
us need to
saying
deliver the
anything.
birds? Because
Technically, only 2 of us need to deliver the birds.
I was going to say, surely with Khalid and eBayer, I've got enough. And maybe you might want to check in on Piper and Officer Fabio, because...
Well,
So yeah.
Or just go to a party and get
Yeah,
fed.
Yeah, that's
Well-
an option too.
Yeah, so I guess what we'll do from here is I will put Carlothea and Eva to deliver the birds. I will go to check on Piper and B1 while leaving Cadkia and R4 in charge of the ship.
Though B1 and Piper didn't actually tell you they were leaving.
Nope, I'm just gonna track them down.
I think
I mean,
having been
you
in
could just
charge
ask.
of us, you have
just
a
ask.
fair idea and skill at doing that.
Yeah, but I'm just waiting for.
Communicators.
The boss
Yeah,
is
no,
coming.
I'm going to ask. I'm just waiting for politicians and other non Mandalorians to leave my area, so I
Okay.
can just get on comms real quick and just like, where the heck are you?
So the speeder truck takes off, and it's about half an hour before you get out of the politician's grasps. With
Yep.
you're sure you shook the same hand 5 or so times,
Yep.
as some of them managed to weasel themselves back into your attention
Yep.
before you manage to get in touch with Piper.
Yep.
So what does Piper say?
Hey, off to hospital. Go see the officer. Let you know what's going on. Bye.
I say, once you get there, stay where you are. I'm coming to you to assist.
No need. You do what you have to do. Bye.
Okay.
She's coming to you because she needs something to put between herself and all those politicians.
Yeah.
B1 communicator. B1 jumps on the communicator and says, "I'll look after her. Let me know if you need to know where we are."
I tell B1, give me your location. I'm coming to assist you guys. Just have a lookout of the planet. I guess.
Being upstairs.
Cool.
Okay, so while you're on that call, you see a Gungan come over, waving furiously, trying to get your attention.
I'm so glad I'm on that truck right now.
How well dressed is this Gungan?
He looks better dressed than most of the people around.
Assuming this is a politician that has stayed behind.
You didn't see him with the other politicians.
Is he wearing a black cloak?
I also assume that since it's a Gungan, he was probably just late.
Is there ominous music playing in the background?
I mean, it sounds like the Imperial March,
I
right?
guess I will engage with the Gungan and just be like, hello, how can I assist?
He says, "Misa here to help you get somewhere."
B1 senses a disturbance in the force.
You're not the only one.
Misa, think ride you need.
I tell him, I appreciate that very much, but
Misa has fastest taxi around.
from what I know about the location that B1 gave me, how long will it take me to catch up?
It's about on foot. It's probably about 5 hours.
Oh, so they're still in travel, unless they took a taxi.
They did.
I thought it was at the starport. You said.
It is at the starport, and that is it's a major starport.
Damn it! I
Yeah,
didn't
I think like LAX.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be more than LAX, but yeah, more Canberra. But okay.
It's the biggest starport on the planet.
Okay, if anyone suggests we get a taxi, I'll get a taxi.
It depends.
Hey,
Kayana
dumbass, it's
could
gonna
pick
take
you up.
ages.
Okay, let's look for a taxi. We'll flag down taxi.
You've left where most of the taxis are. You might have to head back.
Or you could tell Kayana to pick you up on her way
Nope,
since she's
not
coming.
gonna happen.
None of us a Gungan. No, we're not going to do it.
You would know it was a Gungan.
No.
Well, look, B1 is, for some reason, has the urge to engage in orbital strike. He doesn't know why, but he suspects that there's some sort of Gungan on the way.
And with my limited force powers, I feel a disturbance to the force. So.
No, so we're going to try and find either flag down a taxi or go back to taxi area. Or just do a general carjacking, whatever.
There's still some bikes and young kids. One or two.
There is
Work
public
out.
transport nearby.
Ew.
Would you like to get on the public transport?
Ew.
We did it last time. What happened the last time we did it? And then he had to teach the kids how to do proper video camera work from memory. So
while you're doing that, we're going back to the Gungan. What does Kesley want to do? Does she want to get fastest taxi around?
I say...
You never know. NPCs can be more help than they are harm.
Yeah, but it's Martin and we've been talking up this Gungan for a very long time.
So, who from of us don't need a laugh tonight?
I'll say, I will have to pass at this time since my comrades are on foot, so I will need to catch up to them on foot.
Says can pick up on way. I've triangulated your call already.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus!
What? Is he allowed to do that?
You suddenly hear a lightsaber. Right.
Well, this is Maverick the Gungan.
Can we call him Maverick?
I would dare say yes.
Judge us, Spanks.
I bet he's a champion car driver, like.
I'm worried this is gonna be like, what, Crazy Taxi? Y'all remember that game at all?
I know that game quite well.
I'm suspecting that this will be our 17th side quest.
Let's do it.
Punch it.
I say, well, you promised you're the fastest, but are you the safest?
He shakes his head going, fast, not safe.
At least he's honest.
At least he's honest, yeah.
Oh, goodness.
He points to the Wookiee, slow but safe.
I hope the Wookiee didn't hear him say that.
I know, right? I say...
I think the Wookiee would probably agree.
You know what?
Ripping
you
your
know
arms
what?
off.
Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's be ridiculous and do it. So, yeah, I'll say to the Gungan, well, thank you. If you can... We don't care about fast, we want safe. If you can do safe, I will take taxi.
He nods vigorously and helps you into the taxi.
Okay, we'll go pick up Piper if you would. And I'm gonna die. Okay.
Cue 1998 Fast and Furious movie, the music.
Yeah, but this is going to be a chrome car.
It is very well chromed up. It does have a lot of enhancements on it.
Does it have spinners?
Gotta have spinners.
Doesn't even have
the
wheels.
Oh, who says you can't have decoration that looks like spinners?
He's got them on the hood. And there's just bling everywhere. And as it starts up, you hear the background hum together with theme music.
Drill face.
Okay, so he takes off so fast you feel your face, peel back.
Awesome.
You get a facelift for free.
And looking out the window, do you want to look out the window?
Can she see anything out the window?
No, I will close my eyes.
Okay.
Good choice.
You travel through the fourth dimension.
Yeah.
So you hear occasional, oops, I miss sorry. Occasional. As you feel the ground above you, beside you, behind you, in front of you, having no idea exactly which way the surface of the planet is, the way you're traveling.
Oh God.
And all that happens in the space of 5 minutes when it comes to a grinding halt.
Oh my gosh.
And you get a, we see here.
I'm here to pick up my friends.
Yes, you see a very stunned looking Piper and a horrified expression on a droid that has no expressions.
B1 kicks the car. Hey, I'm walking here.
A Gungan sticks his head out and says, "Misa, you alright?"
I'll point out the open door or window, whichever one's open, and say, get in. We'll go to the hospital real quick.
Get there, alright.
B1 uses his medical scanner on the Gungan.
Yep.
To look for any sort of medical instability.
Medical or mental?
Yeah, he's going to find he's going to find medical, but not mental.
Yeah, I was going to say,
Yeah,
mental
same
is hard to
thing.
scan for. Trust me, BPD does not show up on a scanner.
Okay, so you managed to get
A lot of good stuff.
7 successes, a triumph, and 3 threats as you scan the
Jesus.
Gungan and realize that he has higher than normal reflexes. He's probably in perfect health. And
What the hell?
and you also pick up the bio of him online, showing that he is one of the races that Officer Fabio used to race against.
Wow, you must have the reflexes of a Jedi.
Does he tell Piper this or not?
Yeah, wow. So he used to compete against fags.
Pity, so I get in the car and I start talking to him.
You see a picture of Piper in the car with the Empire wants you.
Oh.
With
want me to sign that?
Piper's signature already on it.
Oh. Oh, that's
Everyone
what...
gets in the vehicle.
Okay, I'll get in the vehicle.
No funny business, Gungan.
If that was nice, just let us get there without a car. It's okay.
Hey, Gungan, you ever see what happens when a Gungan loses an eye star?
Okay, as you say that, there's this big scraping sound as the vehicle careens off something as he's slightly distracted.
What the hell?
I have my eyes closed and I tell B1, shut up, let him drive. Don't distract him, please.
And you hear him yell at me, so sorry, out the side of the speeder as he's going.
Wow, we're gonna die.
B1 researches the crash record of this Gungan racer.
He has successfully crashed many times. He has never once sustained an injury to himself.
I just accessed his crash history. We're dead.
But he has always delivered things on time.
Yeah, that's because you're a friggin' Sith. What the hell?
But not necessarily in one piece. So he goes
I've
through.
got a sneaking suspicion this is like the guy from Unbreakable.
So is Piper staring out the window? Because apparently it works so well for Kayana to close her eyes.
Piper is just analysing the photo with the signature, that's all, to get an idea when he might have got it.
Okay, he probably picked it up maybe about a few weeks ago.
Yep, I know where he got it from then. Okay.
As it goes light, dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. As
we are so dead.
As your speeder you're in is twirling through traffic.
That's okay, because I'm used to this from Fabio, driving me around places. So.
B1 has accepted his fate.
As he watches the vehicle go weave through oncoming traffic.
Wow. This is dumb. Gungan, you're an idiot.
Gungan turns to look at you while you're saying that while still flying.
I knew that was going to happen.
Hey, Gungan. I can't die. You can. Look at the road.
According to his records, he can't.
I
There's
tell
a
B1,
first for
shut
everything.
up, stop distracting the Gungan.
Yeah, don't make that first when you shoot him through the head, okay?
Depends on if I start looking out the windows and I notice how bad it's looking, I might, depends on where I'm sitting. If I'm next to Kayana, I'll hug her just to make it feel better. So.
Okay, so after about 10 minutes of flight, comes to a screeching halt. And luckily you're in restraints. And you find yourself, it says, we see here.
So does
Everyone goes flying through the windscreen, gets up, adds himself off, keeps going.
I shakily get out of the car, and I say, "Thank you, sir?" Question mark. How much do I owe you?
That was fun. Misa like it.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Should we require your services in the future, how can I reach you?
He gives you his comm code and says, Misa, happy to drive you any place.
Oh, thank
Everyone
you so
takes that down.
thank you so much. Yeah, thank you.
And then you watch it take off, going through oncoming traffic again.
Before that happens, did you say that?
You know,
that
I just
the Gungan
analyzed his
knew
driving. He's actually
Fabio?
really good.
Okay, so you guys could ask what he knows about Fabio, because if he knows Fabio, then he might know how he
He's
ended up
gone.
in the hospital.
He's gone.
Well, no, I just asked Martin before he drove off whether or not.
If you'd like to ask him a question, you can ask him a question because you were...
Oh, and I just say,
Would he be of sound body and mind during that shit show?
But probably
I
not.
wouldn't do it, man. I'm still getting over it, so yeah.
Okay, so yes. With you reaching the hospital, with the other people on the outskirts of the city going around, we might call it a night there. Because it is getting late, and I know most of you have to get up early tomorrow.
Yep, thank you.
That's why I didn't want to go too late. But you have reached Terrinoth,
It looks like you dropped it.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
and you're about to solve two of your mysteries.
I just thought it might have been a good role playing.
The mystery of how he survived that.
Yeah, that's the real mystery here, honestly.
That's because the Gungan has got the force pilot ability.
Well,
Yeah.
you saw
Yeah,
no
no,
white.
he
There were
is-
no
he
white
is-
dice rolled at all.
Alright, well, thank you guys so much. It was fun. Yeah.
It was fun.
That was a lot.
And you can see now why no one visits the Gungan, because he doesn't charge.
Well,
Yeah,
from the judge
yeah.
of his clothes, he probably doesn't need to.
That's because he's a Sith.
But hey, contacts in high places is always worthwhile maintaining. I wouldn't mind having a Sith in
So
my back
what you're
pocket.
saying that he actually feeds off people's fear when he's driving it?
Possibly.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
That's a twist I
I think he's
don't
just an
mind.
adrenal junkie.
Well, you would have to be
Yeah.
to be a airspeed racer.
Yeah,
So-
you know, like
Pod
Anakin.
racer.
That sort of thing, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I will say good night to everyone here. Hopefully, I will see you all again soon, or
Hear from you?
hear from you, and I will catch you next game. If not,
Alrighty, we'll talk to you later.
talk to you later.
Cheers.
Bye bye.
See you later. Bye.
He's a Sith.